We're getting a new early Mookie check today. All right. So, how are people today? Hopefully, everyone is having a good Monday evening. See what we got going on here. Who do we have in the chat? What's going on, Greek? How you doing, man? What's going on, Austin? There we go. So we couldn't match up. Something came up. Hopefully, we can after stream. Yeah, man. No worries. And yeah, Ghost Town today, man. Not a lot of people kicking around. What's going on, Jack? Think I'm gonna pick up this DeJounte Murray? Definitely not a bad call. I was actually thinking about doing that myself. All right, let's see what I got for Shaq. Hopefully it's... All right. That's about what I paid for him, so that's not terrible. But I've had to sell Shaq twice now because I bought the cartoon one before I realized. Actually 5-0 in Opal, seeing if I can win some so we can just focus on you. That'd be pretty sweet. Something really cool happened. Won't say what until tonight, but it's really cool. Is it 2K related, Reaper? Or is it school related? Sam? You know it's gonna kill me. What is a good card to sell lower than Diamond? I don't really know what cards are that expensive right now as far as amethysts go. 2K related? Nice, Reaper. Oh, did you get a snipe? Did you pick up a card that that has some extra? I'll stop guessing. I'm curious. Oh. Flash vs. Ty is gonna be amazing. It's gonna be fun. Yeah, this Michael Porter Jr. I thought might have been a bit, but 2,900. I think realistically the only good cards value wise under Diamond are either going to be heat checks that are on fire, and then maybe like the Ruby Lamar Odom, even him 1,100. Oh my God, Elijah One has audio. I don't even know how to feel about that. I mean, we're still giving him the waves, and I need the waves in the chat for Dream here because it's just routine now. But now we can actually hear what we're saying. Man, I feel so nervous. For those of you who don't know, Olajuwon Dream is pretty much a legend, especially as far as big man builds go in the streets of Rec. So if any of you guys have not subscribed to Olajuwon Dream somehow, I know Sam hasn't, but what'd you hit? You hit 12,500? Was it 12 or 12.5 that you hit like this week or towards the end of last week? Big waves. Who is Sam? Sam's this little known guy. He's from like Ohio or something. I don't know. Big DeMontis Sabonis fan. What's up, my guy? Check PSN. All right, cool. Sounds good. Wavy. What's going on, Wesley? How you doing? 12, 2.5 weeks? Damn, man. Going on. Jario. Domas. Doma's been good, man. 2.5 weeks? That's crazy, man. Yeah, you're at 12 and a half now, right? But weren't you not even at 10K like the start of this calendar year? Everything time doesn't exist right now, so I don't know exactly. I mean, I hate seeing this, but Granger, Wallace, Jameson, and Kristaps, that's a good team. Playing bricks? You know what it is. 50K good for Diamond Giannis with Hoff badge and 5 added gold badges. I mean, depends on what the badges are, but it's definitely not bad. I hit 10 and 12 fairly fast. Yeah, I was gonna say, man. Yeah, you've been definitely shooting up. I know. I know when I'm been tuning in, you've been like finicking with the green screen a little bit. I'm like scared to get one of those eventually because I know I'll fuck it up somehow. But yeah, man, you've been killing it. Hoff Showtime. Definitely not a bad card to pick up then, Noah. Depends though. Like if you need your power forward to shoot, then that Diamond Giannis isn't amazing, unless you really know his release. But yeah, I mean, if you're not doing dribble moves, the ankle breaker is not going to be a huge factor. Odom with 41, 43 gold badges and Kobe Grinch shoes. That's pretty nice. Just need real lighting, but circle lights are cheap. That's true. I have one of the ring lights on mine. I really like it, but I don't know how it would work with a green screen on Switch for 50K. Oh, yeah. I mean, if anyone's on Switch and they want to buy Ayana, those are decent badges for sure. I just don't know, like, because this other one is a buyout, and it comes with some extra Hall of Fame badges. I don't know. I think it might be tough. It might be tough to sell the Diamond Giannis compared to the Pink Diamond. Because if I'm looking at the Diamond and I'm looking at the Pink Diamond, and there's like a 40K difference, I would probably just do it. Kiki's trash, by the way. Don't buy him with tokens. I wasn't gonna grab that card. He didn't really move the needle for me. Let's see. This one probably has hook specialist. Nope. Hold up. Did they add Hall of Fame Rise Up? Wow. This one has Hall of Fame Rise Up added to it with a diamond shoe and a diamond contract for 90K. So I mean, if I'm on PS5, I'm buying that over the diamond for sure. What's good? What's going on, Carlos? So yes, we got a lot of cool stuff added today. Didn't really have a chance to check stuff out before I went to work. I'm broke, so that's why. I would honestly put him up for like a 50K or 45K bid because I just don't think a lot of people are really looking. I have that Hoff badge. Very cool. I hate you. I hate you, Sam, so much. Here, what we're gonna do now. I'm gonna delete this one. Delete this one. Delete this one. Gilbert came in real handy today. I need to pick up that Gilbert for sure. 50K bid and buyout. It's cheesy. No, it's a really good card. I don't know if you're gonna get that. I did the exchange for the Hoff badge and pulled deep hooks. That's tough. That's tough. Here, I gotta look at the picture I sent Reaper. Hey, what's going on, Gavin? How you doing? Man, I gotta play a game on like against Austin or something because I have to win a game. So I don't think I've beaten anybody in friendlies like this year. Pingus Pingus, what's going on, Josh? Maybe if a super fan grabs it, maybe. Where is it? All right, so I sent this to Reaper already, but I don't really care if you guys see it. This is gonna be my squad for Meech's tournament against me. I mean, fuck, I think you beat me last time we played too, Austin. Moses, and I gotta leave that one because I don't have that card yet. Fultz, Kawhi, Dentist, AD, and Dino. Those crazy bad guys are gonna come in handy. Yup. So I'm doing this team, and I'm putting Pink Diamond Ben Simmons at the point guard. So Scotty is gonna be my shortest player at 6'8", and this starting lineup is just gonna be a complete switch all. Not comic book Mitch? No, I'd rather have Moses and Dino. Mitch is amazing, but this just suits me better. Fuck that Pippin? Yep. I bet you wish you could, Wesley. No, that Pippin's gonna come in handy. But yeah, I think this team's gonna be real nice. Um, relax. No, I know. Yeah, defensively, I think this team's gonna be amazing, especially you put Ben Simmons there. The shooting's gonna be. I gotta get better with some of the releases. And I mean, just for a tournament like this, I'm not gonna put any like extra badges or whatever on John Isaac. It's tempting, but I'm not gonna do that. Moses is great. Porter's great. Pippin's great. The Ben Simmons is one of my favorite cards to use, so I got to buy that card back. But I don't mind doing that for the tournament. I think it'll be fun. And then if I can find a badged out Fultz, I got one that has a shoe added. It's not very good. And someone added Green Machine and Relay Passer to it. I don't know if they upgraded any of this other stuff, but definitely a good card if you saw Friday's stream anyway. Unlimited progress. I'm not that far. I've kind of been messing around a lot. Um, let's see. Yeah, I've been really messing around. I'm 19-5. I've just been tinkering around with different what's it called? Different lineups, different overalls. Kind of seeing how it goes. Overall hasn't been too bad. Favorite lineup has definitely been I think this is probably the best one I've used. I wish Sadiq Bey was on fire, because if he was, I mean, he's got an 82 three ball. His speed kind of sucks, but he's got a nice release. So if he was on fire, it'd be really nice. I may as well use this. I may as well use my Matt Thomas. Because even if it's just a little bit, I think he has a boost to, yeah, his defense. And mine has a couple extra badges, doesn't he? He has Hot Zone Hunter, which is the threes. And hey man, Shoddy, I get it. I totally get that. And it's not nasally or gravelly or fucked up at all. I hate Zen users. I mean, Zen users are pretty cool guys if you think about it. What's up? What's going on, Bobbin? Bobby. Um, yeah, I hope everyone's having a good Monday. What have you guys thought about these moments cards? I literally haven't seen anything about these moments cards that came out today. I haven't seen their stats or anything either. But I have to assume a lot of people are jizzing their pants over having an Opal Jamal Murray. Low value because there's no XP attached to them. Yeah, that's true. But you think where's oh, Luca came down a little bit in price. What the fuck? I don't even know what extra badges this guy has, but this Luca has 6 extra Hall of Fame badges. I mean, he's been going pretty consistently for like 550 anyway. Whatever, I'll wait a minute and try this. Oh. Apparently Jamal Murray is a god. Oh, you made the same joke twice in the same day. Oh, -1. Not really much for me about the moments, just been grinding XP and dealing with MTU. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, 33 hops. I don't know what all the extra ones are, but I've been seeing them go for around this price anyway. So I'll bid it. And if we get them, we get them. And that would be pretty cool. Hi. Half the people here aren't in the group chat? Yeah. So we still made the joke twice in the same day. Nah, I'm not paying 800 or 600 plus. So Wizards and Nets. Oh yeah, yeah. Wow. Hmm. Right. I paid 1,000 for them, so I mean 6,250 is still profit. Fuck, I really got to clear all these out. Let's see. Do I have any Wizards or Nets? Nope. Thanks. I don't have any more of those in here. That's a little tough. Don't sell Raul Nato yet, just yet. Oh yeah, yeah, dude, he's been good. I know. I need to get rid of all these heat checks, but like I don't want to quick sell the ones that are already in my auctions. You know what I mean? And yeah, Raul Nato's not getting sold yet. Have you been using him, Reaper? All right. Okay. I feel like I might have an understanding of what you're talking about, Reaper. Bryce, what's going on, man? How you doing? I think I saw you in Medi's chat the other day. Oh, Boba fan. Are you a Wizards fan? Ronaldo the GOAT? Yes, you are. Damn. I mean, hope you're doing all right. Hall of Fame relay and chase down on Luca. That's not bad. Not. I mean, relay passer for sure is really nice. Yeah, chase down's pretty good. Are you looking for like function or for like resale? Because I don't know if those will get people to really be too hyped up to buy them, but it would be good to use. What's going on, Royal Josh? Is it bad or good when people pause cheese you when you make a shot? When you make a shot? Um, Probably people being mad. It's kind of how you can explain a lot of what happens in this game. Is it's probably people being mad. Been watching Medi since you had 2.23k subs, man. Probably a good while ago. What's he? He's at like he's around like eight something, right? Been rough, but I'm loyal. The Capitals and Nationals winning ships def helps. Yep. I assume you're in like the. I assume you live in Washington or in the DC area. Man, I gotta figure out what to do with all these cards, man. So 27, almost 28. Is that average or on pay? I mean, it's definitely above average. I mean, shit, you're like 13,000 XP ahead of me. Also, the third day of the season. I mean, you could turn off your PlayStation 5, take a flight, go to Florida, go on the beaches, get COVID, quarantine for 2 weeks, come back, turn on your PS5 again, and still be fine to get David Robinson. So you're definitely on good pace. Gotta catch them all. Shitty cards. That is one of my favorite Troy Dan things. I'm not gonna lie. It makes it sound like you're calling out a certain person. Uh, I don't know if I was directly. I'm not gonna lie. When I started talking, I think it's totally accidental. I feel like it. Yeah. 2K Fitness literally just did that. Really? Oh shit. Well, I'm not gonna lie. That's a little funnier. Because I mean, not funny because obviously you don't want anyone to get it, but it's like that's ironic. Damn, can't be doing that. That's why you don't. That's why you don't fly to Florida in the middle of a. Ooh. By the way, anyone else commenting on the fact that this is Play My Team Group 1, which means we're gonna get more of these? I I want to do everything all at once, but there's no challenges for the Gilbert Arenas. Can you buy the Gilbert Arenas, or is it a reward card? Gilbert. Okay, there he is. Okay, he's just a reward. I'm a dip. I left a like though. I appreciate it, man. Take it easy, Royal Josh. Hope you have a good night. Scroll up on the XP. We're obviously getting more. What do you mean scroll up? No, I know, I know, I know. Hey, what's going on, Slinksy? How you doing, man? Did you watch the 250K? I watched bits and pieces. I didn't like. I watched like a little bit and then stopped, a little bit and then stopped, and then I watched like the last 2 or 3 games in a row. Kind of just like on the side screen. Like I wasn't super invested in it. Once I heard the dude got his game overturned and was playing tie, then I was like, I just want to see this to watch this guy get the game overturned and then get absolutely waxed, and that's kind of what happened. So like, it's not like I hope anyone loses. Wow, there's like, wow, okay, but I just thought that would have been funny, and then it did happen, and now it's like, all right, well, you just got to think like in his head, what's his name, Jomar or whatever. What's going on, Tina Two Tits? What a great name. Um, See the dude post hook his way into like 4OT. I saw like bits and pieces of that game. I was kind of like in and out, but I thought it looked pretty funny. The dude who flash paused is the biggest moron ever. Yeah, I thought it was when people told me originally, I thought it was the Splash or Flash Edition or whoever that did the pause cheese. And yeah, so glad that guy lost that way. Oh, the guy, yeah, yeah, the guy. I mean, if you're gonna pause cheese somebody and you can't lose. Played him before, felt right. Oh, right, it was that Jen kid, right? Was it Jen? Yeah, I played that guy too. Fuck that guy. That dude's a loser. If he's the one that pause cheesed and got beat doing it, oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. How does that guy make like I get it that guy that Gen dude is like the cheesiest guy ever. So I guess he probably got a lot of rage quits, but like I beat that guy in 2K20 and I think Sam did too. I don't know. I but he was just massive pause cheese like as broken fucking mechanics as you can get, just curry slide everywhere. I can tell you the cool thing now. All right, let's hear it. Let's hear it, Reaper. Is he a league player? Oh, you gotta get your way out the league if you're doing that. I wonder if it was like a friendly thing. If it was like him and because isn't Splash a league player? Like maybe they know each other type thing. I don't know, but whatever. Just say good lad needed some assistance, and now my account has been used for a gameplay by the robots. Oh, okay. Huh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, that's kind of funny. Oh, is the video up now? I feel like it probably just came out. Oh wow, that's bold. That's bold as hell. I mean, I hope he does it, but oh god, Clutch Nation with the very oh man. Oh, did he really? That's funny. DBG's a great guy. I really like talking to him. It was fun having him in the chat the other day. Did DBG use your account? Yes. That's funny. I know I regret locking for Will. Don't even bring it up. Don't even bring it up. Talking about regretting Wilt. Adam Silver wanted to do, so instead of a draft lottery, they want to do a one-game tournament for the worst teams to see who gets the first pick. I don't believe that that's the case, because then a better team would get the higher pick. Doesn't really make sense. It'd be entertaining, but the other thing, I don't believe that happened. My guys, what's going on, Jay? Imagine doing a play-in game or like a playoff game for the number one pick, where it's like half the guys on your team would be playing for the right to draft somebody who would replace them. Like, yeah, man, let's go out and play really hard. I can't wait for some 18-year-old to come take my starting job. I'd be like, oh, okay. Yeah, that would be an awful idea. It'd be hilarious watching like DJ Augustine intentionally like throwing the game. No one's gonna play hard in that game, in those games. Give people to play All-Star Team Up with. It's really fun. Medi plays it with his subs. Yeah, I've seen Medi do that, actually. It's fun doing All-Star Team Up. We should do that some more. DBG shouted you out in the video with Reaper's account. That's funny. I'll have to, I'll have to watch that for sure. For me, it's not popping up. Oh, okay, there we go, finally. What? That's funny. I'm just curious to see where that little shout out is. Hibachi. I'm curious now. All right, that's fine. I'll worry about it later. It's like 120ish. Read last two. Did you see DB talk? Okay, like does he actually say it? That's whatever. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out after. But yeah, hibachi is nice. If we get enough people, it'd be fun. I'd definitely be into doing stuff like that, man. I want to do more of those for sure. Huh. I mean, I wouldn't even say that's talking about me. That's literally just him seeing something on the screen and being like, "Hey." That's funny. Okay. I think we have enough people in chat. We probably do. Probably do. We might do it in a little bit. I do want to get a couple of these things out of the way. Would you like if the NBA was an NFL format, 16 games, your team plays one game a week, and the playoffs are one game elimination? I think that would be absolutely horrible. I think that would be the worst. That would be just awful. That would be so bad. That would be the worst possible way for the NBA to exist. I finished my moments challenges. Yeah, man, that's good. I definitely need to catch up on that. So we need to get. I think I have all of these cards. Let's see. I have some more challenges to do. NFL only does that because of injuries. Yeah, they do that because of injuries and because it's a full contact sport. And if the NFL tried to have 82 games in a season, everybody would die. It would be bad, but every game would be intense. Yeah, but I mean, say you have a guy sprain his ankle in a game, that means he's out for like, you know, 2 of their 16 games as opposed to 5 of their 82. It's like injuries would be so much worse. Yeah, that would be awful. People would be out of shape. There wouldn't be the same level of conditioning. No. If the NFL was 16 games single elimination in the playoffs, it would be the worst. Plus, like, players get hot for a week or two. Like, teams get hot for a week or two, and that can really impact their season. SB Gavin said he's down. All right, well, you two could play. You guys want to catch an all-star team up? I wouldn't be able to play. I'm current gen. I know, man. Fuck, we need to figure out a way to get you a PS5. All right, we need to score. I got to figure out how to do as many challenges at the same time here. I'm not playing right now. That's cool, man. Okay. BBG really shouted you out too. I mean, shouted out. Like he acknowledged that my name happened to pop up on the screen at the right time. Congrats on 685. Thanks, Nick. Thanks, buddy. Good to see you back. But yeah, man, I'm down to do some all-star team up and stuff, just like not right this second. All right, Daquan is a shooting guard. Let me just bring over the notepad. All right, so Quan. Threes. Do you like how every game is a 7-game series, or do you like the old format, first round, best of 5? The old format works because no one gives a shit about a 1-8 series most of the time. But 7-game series is the only reason that I'll say a 7-game series is the right way to do it is because of the game or the series between the Celtics and the Bulls in 2009. That was a first round series, and that was the best 7-game series I've ever watched. Like top to bottom, just unbelievable. Yeah, that's super cool though, Reaper. Not like right now, yeah, in a bit. But yeah, Nick, I'm doing well, man. How about you? How about you? It's weird not having you around in here. Cook for 3, okay. So 23s with him. 25 assists. 33s. I don't like this Joe Harris at all. Imagine the NBA playoffs, 1-game elimination. Yeah, absolutely. Anybody could win. Anybody could win the NBA championship if it was a single game elimination. Like the Wizards could win. The Timberwolves could win. NBA needs to package up the 08-09 first round Boston Chicago series and sell it on Blu-ray. Bro, I would buy that shit in a heartbeat. Oh wow. These are all over multiple games too, except for this one. That's actually these are generous, man. That's just March Madness. I know. I know. The NBA, you can't do it like that. Imagine how screwed up like the history books would get. Where it's like, oh man, Bradley Beal, Finals MVP. He's one of the best shooting guards of all time. And it's like, hey, no. But if they caught fire and played against teams that all had injuries or whatever, it's like, yeah, that would be awful. I understand that there could be some cool parts of it, but for the most part, if the NBA was a single game elimination, it would be dog do. Dog do. A phrase I've never said in my life. Lopez for three. Felipe. Yeah. Card's really good. Um I'll have to get Luca. I have to get Luca and Durant, but those guys are going to be expensive. All right, let's just put together the XP team. Hammy, I'm done with. All right, Daquan. I guess I can just use Moses. And I got to put in Joe. Really don't like this Joe Harris. Something about his release just does not work for me. Um, who needs assists? I don't think Westbrook or Kemba will be All Stars this year. Westbrook probably will because like teams will vote him in. But yeah, I don't know. I did 22 for 23 out of 22 out of 35 for Quantum. Not bad. Definitely not bad. Right. Okay, I got to put a bunch of Spurs players in here. Hey, what's going on, Supreme? How you doing? Diamond Bob Sir is a beast. He absolutely is. I really like that card actually. Right. Sorry I'm late to stream, dude. No worries at all. It's kind of a weird time for me to be streaming. So I like the fact that we're only at like 14, 15 people is whatever. Not taking it personal. This George Gervin card, by the way, I hate to say it, but this Ruby George Gervin is really good. So I'm starting to think that maybe the Pink Diamond's actually, maybe it's actually good. Never wanted to have to admit that, especially if Wesley's still here. But I really, you know what, like, card might be really good. Damn it, he is here. Fuck. I was hoping I could get away with it. Yeah, man, this George Gervin card actually could be really good. Use Wilt. You paid 1.5 mil. You should use him. I would if he was good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ruby George is pretty nice. The PD is a fucking opal. Yeah, I feel like this Ruby's probably just as good. There's probably no difference between the Ruby and what's it called? Here, I'll use Wilt because it's a challenge day or challenge game. Ruby George Gervin, he's nice for a free card. Absolutely. Get better. I want to get better. I'm just so damn bad. Smack yourself. You are pretty bad. What's going on, Troy Hollick? How you doing? The meme vault increases in capacity. Did you like the video I sent you, Sam? It's because we were working on like a little other ads, whatever. It's a long story, but I actually was just sending that to JW because he actually gets it. I was like, fuck it, I'll send it to Sam. What conference will be more entertaining in the playoffs, East or West this year? Hope everyone having a blessed and wonderful day. Praise God, praise Jesus Christ, Jesus is King. All right. Getting excited about some Jesus. That is a thing. I want to put in here. I need a point guard. All right, Tony Parker, you're getting called up, bud. Yeah. So as far as more entertaining conference, yeah, I'd say probably the West, just because it's the West. But there are some sneaky fun teams to watch. Like if the Heat are healthy, they're fun. I just really like watching Miami play. Who else here? Seasons. I want to see the standings. Charlotte right now, like I'm not a big LaMelo Ball long-term believer, but they've been fun to watch, man. Miles Bridges is really good. Gordon Hayward's really good. Terry Rozier, like, just goes off sometimes. And then you got like Philly, who I don't like watching, but they're still good. Brooklyn, I don't love watching except for Durant. Even the Knicks have been fun to watch, honestly. Like the West teams are better, but it feels like outside of maybe Memphis and Utah, it feels like the Eastern Conference plays harder. You know what I mean? It was regular Giannis. Oh, that's too bad, man. I don't think I even need anything else with Bob Sura. Double check. Oh, triple threat. Okay. Greg Popovich or Phil Jackson? X's and O's, Greg Popovich, managing egos and players. Probably Phil Jackson, but Popovich is up there for that too. They're both great. They're just very different. I mean, if you're talking about the best coaches of all time, you'd have to throw Red Auerbach in that too. Okay. Fuck it, let's use Russell Westbrook. And we got to do more of these challenges. So win the game and grab at least 20 rebounds as a team. You'd hope I could do that with Anthony Davis and Wilt Chamberlain, but we'll see. Spurs got kind of screwed because I don't think they're going to reschedule our games. Yeah, that's tough, but it's going to go on percentage, and it is going to matter that the Spurs are like playing better now. Like they're ramping up to playing better. Oh God, I saw that and I forgot it was a challenge, and I'm like, is this guy's team really the fucking like all the best cards? I think when the C's get Marcus Smart, we're gonna be a lot better and go on a win streak. Very possible. Marcus Smart's a huge difference maker. Are you surprised the Raptors beat the Sixers yesterday? I am. I'm not, just because it's the NBA. Any team can beat any team. It's good that the Raptors went from, what were they? They were 2-8, and now they're like 16-14 or something. Like they've definitely been. Oh my God, it's the AI, and he's doing that to me with Luka. No, what was I saying though? It's good that the Raptors have looked better, but I mean they're always going to be a team that can have their games where like they just all of a sudden do really well. And I mean if they lost, like that's the thing, is if the Raptors beat the Nets, or like, you know, whatever, if they beat the Lakers or the Jazz, I wouldn't be surprised. If they lost to the Hawks or the Wizards, I also wouldn't be surprised. The Raptors are just an inconsistent team right now. There's a centerpiece on your court. It's a custom design. It's just my brother drew it. Originally it was black, white, black, gray, and yellow. And to go in keeping with the whole like superhero theme of the season, we changed up the color palette to kind of match these new jerseys and stuff too. We gotta lower the colors of that a bit. We gotta darken them a little bit. What sport do you think is most like that any team can win any given day? It's football. It has to be football. Your receivers aren't catching, your quarterbacks aren't throwing, your what's it called? Your defense could have a shit day. Like a couple players in a football game play badly, and it doesn't matter if you're the best team or not. I stayed quiet, but I wasted 250K, but I profited a lot. Nice. How much did you profit? And like, what did you do it during? It's Moses. Yeah, that's Moses. Right in the middle. Embiid or Jokic? Personal preference, Jokic still. Embiid's obviously playing great, but I just still don't like how he doesn't always play hard. That'll always bother me with him. Like he doesn't, it's not even necessarily even that he doesn't play hard, it's that he doesn't work on his body and he's not, it's like he doesn't take it seriously. He's really basically modern day Shaq, where he has all the physical gifts and the talent to be a multi-time MVP, but he just, Wilt is the worst. But he just doesn't work that hard. Which one you can argue that for Jokic until just before the bubble? Yeah, definitely possible. Jokic's game doesn't rely on athleticism as much. Embiid's does a little bit. Obviously, he's playing great even though he is out of shape. But I don't know. Part of it is all the talking and all the stuff that Embiid does, and it's like, hey man, like, you know, I understand that you're talking and everything, and you want to, you know, hype guys up, and you want to start beef, and you want to do that, but like, you have to win something. And I know Jokic hasn't won anything yet either, but he's also not talking a huge game like that. Like, he begrudgingly has scored 50 points this year because his team was like, do it because he needs to. Yeah, and yeah, Jokic literally said, "I'm out of shape," and then got in shape. I mean, Jokic is never gonna be like cut because that's just not his body type. One, and B, it doesn't lend itself to his game. He kind of needs to be a little bit doughier, to be honest. But he doesn't look as gassed as Embiid does a lot of the time. Where like, what's it called? Think of Kevin Love back when he was in Minnesota and he still had a little bit of the fat on him. He was doing great. And part of that is because he was heavy, but he didn't have to rely on his athleticism. And he was just boxing guys out and getting a shitload of rebounds. He was a good shooter. So I would argue that before Kevin Love got really trim and into really good shape, he was a better player. And I mean, obviously a big part of that is moving to Cleveland and being part of a team with LeBron and everything, but some guys, the way that they play lends themselves to being a little bit heavier. And might actually end up contributing to longevity too, which is definitely strange. Because normally it's the guys who stay in the better shape play for longer. But I mean, David Robinson retired fairly young. Like, not a double standard there. What if Embiid is the same though? But it's the play styles that matter a little different. NBA was rigged. The seeding games last year, they gave the Pelicans the easiest schedule just so Zion was in the playoffs. Yep. They definitely gave them an easy schedule and opened it up. Uh, I just had to respond to that. So at what point does Embiid shake this impression, win it all, or produce like this year after year? Tell you I like watching your streams. I just start getting lucky, man. It's true. You have a lot of luck in here. How do you get better matchups? Better unlimited matchups? You basically have to run a 5-man. But sorry, yeah. So when does Embiid shake off the not working hard thing? I just don't like any guy that shows up way out of shape and plays their way into shape in the season. And you can say that for a lot of players that I do like. It's not even that I don't like Embiid. I like Kyle Lowry. He plays his way into shape 99% of the time. A bunch of other players, like they show up to training camp and they're not conditioned, they're not in shape, and then they eventually get to that point where they're physically fit to play an NBA game. Another reason that the NFL schedule would suck. But as far as the difference in body types and stuff like that, like because Brandon's right, like I am kind of holding them to different standards. Jokic doesn't dunk. Jokic doesn't. He's not like a bruiser type. He's also not as much of a post presence defensively, which isn't. Obviously, that's like in favor of Embiid. But Jokic is a playmaking high post center. He's a very European style center, and I mean, look at Marc Gasol. His best years were when he was a bit doughy. Jokic is like Dirk? No. No. Jokic and Dirk are almost as different as you can get for players of their size. Dirk was all back to the basket and perimeter shooting and mid to low post ISO. And Jokic is a playmaker. He's completely different from Dirk. Both great players, just extremely different styles of game. Just the fact that they're both European. No, Dirk revolutionized the power forward to be more modern for how it is now. Dirk would have been like a great 5 for how the game's played today. Even though he, again, not the most physically fit. I gotta get more rebounds. Jokic is Sabonis. Yeah, Jokic is Sabonis, but Sabonis' game also relied on athleticism because he was a freak athlete and could run the floor and dunked on people. And yeah, Dirk at the 5 today would be scary. But that's the other thing, is that Sabonis was a playmaker who could shoot and also was known for being a rim protector. Jokic is not known as a rim protector. But yeah, Sabonis was not only was Sabonis more athletic, he was also 3 or 4 inches taller, and about 40 pounds heavier than Jokic. But he was like fairly lean and just strong as fuck. If that dude, imagine prime Sabonis playing in the NBA today. I know that was an autocorrect of scary, but it also would have been sacred. Yeah, there it is. There you go. Perfect. I feel like with the stream delay, we both agreed like in real time. That's funny. Jokic is the evolved form of Doncic. Not sure what the... A little bit. They are like Jokic and Doncic are more similar than Jokic and Dirk, for sure. The difference is they have similar effective spots on the floor. The volume is way different. Like Luka has a much higher usage rate, I believe. But Jokic is a way more efficient scorer. Like, I shouldn't say because I don't know exactly what the advanced numbers are. Let me see advanced. There's usage. Okay, yeah, so Jokic's usage rate is definitely high. He's at 29. And Luka is at... Luka's got to be higher than 29. Luka's at 36. So Luka's usage percentage is way higher. But Luka's shooting 47, 33, 80 splits. So 47, 33, 80. Whereas Jokic is 56, 40, 87. So Jokic is like a far more efficient, refined player right now. But they're both young, and they're both going to keep getting better. But the initial question was Jokic or Embiid. I'd say Jokic because he can impact the game without scoring, and Embiid kind of can't. Jokic plays really well off the ball as well as the facilitator. He's a great like fulcrum for an offense, and Jokic Embiid isn't that. I feel like I said Ingram too. Back from dinner. How is everyone today? Good, 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 good. I'm doing well. Everyone else I've seen has said that they're doing well also. Barbecue chicken. I need a backup point guard. I have 85K to spend. Who should I get? Bob Sura. Bob Sura is a good basketball player. Here we go. It is kind of crazy that we get these really good Bob Sura cards, and I don't think he ever averaged more than like 11 points a game. He was still good. It's just like he was never like that good. I won the giveaway last time. I wasn't home, so I couldn't see. You know what? Actually, pretty much everyone tied for that, so I'm just gonna do an actual giveaway with a wheel because no one was really right. Like, we had a couple people guess like get a lot of the players right, but not where they were. Not like the reward area for them. Obviously, no one said Cedric Maxwell or Bobble or sorry Donald. Bob may as well be Bob. Or Fred. No, Brandon said Fred Brown, I think. Dunk contest? Oh, that makes sense. I just know, like, Bob Sura, I mean, he was good, too. He was just, like, a really good backup for most of his career. He's one of those guys that was kind of like Brent Barry, where he could do a little bit of everything. He just wasn't great. The only problem with Bob Sura is that he really couldn't shoot. He had really inefficient seasons. Like, his percentages were bad. Still, though, 6'5" point guard, very athletic. Probably killed it in college, actually. No wonder. Yup. Killed it in college. But again, never could shoot. Yeah, he was a 4-year college player. And over those 4 years, he averaged 18, 6, and 4 at Florida. Pretty good resume to have. Might make a push for Buddy until we test our luck. Yeah, it doesn't sound bad to me. How close are you, Reaper? Were you trying to get any more games in? Remember when Jokic was drafted, nobody knew who he was, just like Jamal Murray, and blossomed into a good player? Yeah, way more so than Jamal Murray, though. And people knew who Murray was, but the history of drafting Canadian players was suspect at best, so people had low expectations. I mean, like, I'd say that Jokic way more than Jamal Murray just because, I mean, Jamal Murray was a lottery pick and Jokic was a second rounder. Like, people knew Jamal Murray was going to be good, or at least able to play in the NBA. People had very low expectations for Jokic. Does that comment not work anymore? I don't know. Canadians are just suspect in general. I've always heard that Canadians are a little sus. Shitbox. But I mean, I'll at the same time, like, kind of, yeah. Oh shit, that's what I was supposed to be doing. God damn it. Supposed to be using Joe Harris for the assists, and I was using Westbrook for something. I'm an idiot. Well, whatever. I gotta shoot threes with Joe now. I can't time this Joe Harris's release. It's really frustrating because I want to be able to use him, and I can't figure out how to shoot with him. Like, it looks like it should... Yeah, okay. I mean, that's a green. I don't know. I gotta figure it out. Whoa, is Nightbot just, like, crazy delayed? Jesus. Murray is still far from being Jokic equal. Jokic in reality still needs Murray to step it up. Yeah. And I was saying this the other day on stream. Like, I'm really glad that when we were talking about them in the playoffs, I'm very happy I didn't buy into all the Jamal Murray stock. Because I was like, yeah, he's playing out of his mind for 2 weeks. Like, this is what his potential looks like, possibly. But a guy going on a hot streak for a couple weeks, even if it is in the playoffs, does not mean that that's who they're going to consistently be from now on. Being consistently as good and hitting the shots that Jamal Murray was doing in the bubble, like, he was doing some ridiculous stuff. Like, consistent. So to try and adapt that to a full season, that's... There's a handful of guys in the world who are capable of that. And maybe down the line he is, but to expect him to go from pretty good to, like, all-NBA good... He was all NBA good in the bubble, in those playoffs. Like, if they made an all playoff, all tournament team, Jamal Murray would have probably been a starting guard in a postseason that included, like, Dame Lillard going out of his mind, Luka going out of his mind, Westbrook going out of the playoffs, like, all this stuff. Russell Westbrook is in the Hall of Fame even without a ring? Probably, which is... It's too bad, honestly, because he really just... Not fell off, but he just... I don't know. He went... Westbrook was my favorite player in the NBA, and now I really can't stand watching him. It's almost how I felt about Dwayne Wade in 2013, 14. 15, basically until he went back to Miami. He got really hard to watch. I feel like Miami should regret not cashing in on the hero buzz for Harden. No, it's not only it's more than just the basketball though. There's like the political aspect of it where it's they keep him around because he's Jimmy Butler's favorite rookie. Like Tyler Hero is Jimmy Butler's favorite teammate. Maybe his favorite teammate since he was on the Bulls. Probably his favorite teammate since he was on the Bulls. And a guy that's on a dirt cheap contract because they have Tyler Hero for single digit contracts for this year and 2 more years after. And then the chemistry and there's just a lot of reasons that you want to keep him and not bring a guy who's notorious for missing practices and flights because he's at strip clubs and putting him in Miami. Only said he was close with Harden during that stuff. Yeah. But he also, I mean, Jimmy Butler knows how to play the media game too. It doesn't benefit him to be like, to say, yeah, we should trade some of these guys for Harden, because then you can't go into your locker room if you're Jimmy Butler and still have the respect of everybody. He did a very, like, platonic, you know, yeah, I get along with James. But he wasn't saying, yeah, I think we should try and trade what we can to get him. Like, he did a good job of not alienating his current teammates and also leaving the window open for being like, yeah, okay, cool, now we got Harden. It was just a very, like, whatever statement. It really didn't mean anything when Jimmy was saying that. Which isn't a knock on Jimmy, it's just how they're trained to talk about that kind of shit. Yo, what's going on, Matthew Cardinale? How you doing, man? God damn, I keep forgetting I gotta mute this new group chat I'm in. I'm good. I'm good as well, man. Just trying to get a little bit of XP going on. Don't love this Joe Harris. I want to, but I don't. Ooh, Carl. Ooh, the hot Carl. That's good. I agree. What's everyone else up to, though? What are you guys doing in 2K right now? Daniel, Gavin. Forgot to mute it too. Yeah, I know. What are all you guys doing in 2K? Like, are you guys getting experience? You guys playing Unlimited? Triple Threat? Going for that Don Ole? Level 12? I don't know if I can get... Okay. Matthew, you could literally turn off your console for a week, go back, and still be just fine. Running XP? All right. How far are you, Gavin? Me, though, before that, my impression was Jimmy would kill Harden if they were teammates, but after hearing that, Jimmy... Again, though, you don't know how accurate that is, right? Like, they might have just said to the media, I'm going to go out and say, yeah, me and James are good. Maybe he even means that they're close, like they're friends and they get along. But then behind closed doors, maybe he went up to Pat Riley and was like, I don't want to play with James Harden. Like, people have to keep up public personas. And even though Jimmy Butler is like a very real, like, you know, tell it like it is kind of guy, I think he's so sick of the media dogging him all the time that if he was just like, yeah, no, Harden's great, it'd be really fun to play with him. But also, we have a good team here, so I'm fine either way. I could see him giving the political answer just to avoid getting all the negative, like, oh, like Jimmy Butler's saying that he wants to trade his teammates for James Harden. It's like, no, that's not what he's saying. He's just saying he's basically good with it both ways. Running XP, just got Buddy before work. Got to do Diallo, Cook, Amari, and Buddy now. Then just wait. Wow, you already got Buddy? God damn. Well, you're way ahead of me. I don't have Amari yet. Ooh. 26? Nice, nice. Rightfulest chip? How am I supposed to pronounce that? Right fuel. It looks like rightful est chip, but I don't know what that would mean. I do know life the game? Fair enough, man. Shit, I'm honestly like... He said, oh, I just got Buddy, and I was like, you can get Buddy? Like, dude, I know life this game, too. You got it right? Okay, perfect. I think I said like 8 different things, though, so I'm not totally sure which one of them I got right. But we'll move on. Joe Harris looks good. I don't really love his release. Like, I know I'm greening some of these here, and he's got, 13 threes this game. I don't like it. I've tried using it online, and where you think it should be the release point, it's not. Like where the animation looks like it should be. I don't know. Something about the jump shot. I really don't like it. He feels fast enough though. Like his dribbles are okay. I mean, he greened a 71% contest, but it is on pro or whatever. Probably won't play until another week, so big risk. I just gotta grind. Yep. Oh yeah. No. If you play hard, if you let the challenges stack up, and just make sure you do all the limited time ones as quickly as you can, you'll be fine. Yo, 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 what's going on, Prime? How you doing tonight, man? Let me see. Ba-dum. We'll just mute for a little bit. It's hard to score 50 points with him. Oh, LeBron challenge is so hard because he's really slow for me. 50 points. What challenge are you talking about? Prime, how far are you in MTU and in all that other stuff? 5 gold contract packs. That's perfect. We got like 1500 XP. There we go. Amethyst Manu. Oh, you don't need to do that all in one game, man. You can just score 50 points like over a bunch of games with LeBron. I'm really torn. I don't know if I want to go the I don't know if I want to go the playmaker or the defender for this LeBron. I know it doesn't matter because I'm probably not really going to use this card that much. But some of these are nice. Oh. Do the playmaking. I was thinking about doing the playmaking just because I know I'd use him as a point forward more, and Dimer is really good. I mean, that defense, the extra 86, the lateral quickness, I mean, it makes it so he can at least hope to sort of stay in front of like the Kawhis and stuff like that. And then yeah, he goes up to an 80 steal, 80 block. Like it's fine. I'll do this and then I'll just anchor the paint with the Mitchell Robinson when I'm using the lower overall team. Manu. Love it. I'm gonna get all these cartoon or comic book cards. Have to. All right. We got that done. Got. Oh, I gotta get free throws with Joe Harris too. Did you get Taco? I did not get Taco yet. Just in the middle of going for that right now. What else do I have to do? I gotta get Embiid. What's going on, Go Talk? How you doing? RCA said the gold clamps isn't enough to get stops at this point in the game. How you feel about that? It feels like it, man. Genuinely, anyone I have, even some of the guys with Hall of Fame clamps, it just feels like they get bullied or blown by. Like I think next gen or current gen, depending on how you talk about it, I like to call this current gen because it's the current generation of the game that's available. I think that on PS5, clamps is irrelevant. It feels like it doesn't matter. I'm 1K away from level 28. Good job, man. I want Taco, but will you try Ginobili in like a TTO game or something? Yeah, Ginobili's fun, man. I mean, the Amethyst Ginobili already exists. It's just like a copy of that card I already have. Oh, Embiid. Come on, bro. This pink diamond Embiid. So salty that I locked in for Wilt. But yeah, I don't know how accurate that is. The fact that RCA, who's a very, very, very good player, I mean, I agree with it, so that makes me feel at least somewhat vindicated for also feeling that way, Brandon. But like, I don't know, man. It genuinely, I think the animations on a card or like the dribble style or whatever, it feels like it matters more than some of the other stuff does. What their badges are and what their stats say. All the cartoon cards are copies. The lock-in is the new shit. They all are so far. But I mean, it's like the Luca and the Shaq. Like they're gonna add new cards that they make a cartoon version of as well. Because I'd be surprised if they're like, hey, we're gonna give out a bunch of free like, you know, like each pack will probably have 2 comic book versions. Michael Jordan will be a cartoon. That's why I sold him new one same card. Oh, that's possible. I could see them making it a dark matter or something. Like if you're talking about the lock-in, or you're just talking for what's at the top. I got Mitch Richmond, very good pickup. He's fast. He's so fast with the ball and can dribble and shoot. Yeah, Gavin was really liking that card. Gavin was kicking my ass with that one. E-Dog, I still haven't gotten the noti, but today just felt like an SB stream. Absolutely. I don't know what's going on with the notifications, but if you guys follow me on Twitter, that's definitely the easiest way to figure out when I'm going live, because every time I do, almost every time I do, sometimes I kind of forget for a couple hours. But pretty much, if I'm ever going live, I tweet it out and I put it on 2KG and 2KU. Because I know that the YouTube notifications aren't always my friend. Too deep? Nope. Sign my recommendations? Hey, man. Pretty sweet. That wasn't today, was it? Because I recognize your name, I think. Maybe I saw you on another stream sometime. What was I doing here? Oh, very late. That's good. That's a good sign. I didn't make that you a hooper. No, I did see you, but it was when the servers are down. But today's stream was signing my recommendations. Okay, that's cool. My bad, SB. I got Kenny Martin for 100K. I think it's sent to you on Twitter. Oh, yeah. No, that's a good pickup. I do think his value is going to keep going down. But definitely everything I've seen about the Kenny Martin, I still haven't gotten the card. Not going to lie, I'm a little salty about it. We opened a lot of MT packs. And, yeah, it didn't go well. And yeah, man, dude, like, no worries about it. Like, there's, you know, if you're late for the stream or whatever, it's not a big deal. I was just saying, just so people know, because I know the notifications don't come out as much. So if you're trying to make it to the streams, the better idea is for what's it called? To just make sure you follow on Twitter. I never opened MT packs. Oh, I know. I made that MT back though, Austin. So I'm not super worried. The only thing that's getting to me is how expensive these cards still are. Like Luca is still 550. That Durant card is not going to come down in price anytime soon. Dude, JJ Barea has 7 rebounds. Oh God, Joel. I almost got Yao with a 3 and a speed shoe over Martin. I think it depends on your play style. Like both are decent options. I don't like how Yao plays because he doesn't suit how I play. But tournament boost, they will drop Friday. Yeah. Well, once they're out of packs, what I'm wondering is how they handle the cartoon ones where it's like, did you rebound better than Wilt? That is not a lie. What was I gonna say? Is Yijan Lan better than Diamond Terrence Ross? Well, I mean, they play completely different positions, right? So it's like Terrence Ross is a better shooting guard. I run 5 out mostly, so it would have been a bad idea. Yeah. And that's the thing, is like just knowing your play style and how players fit in with your composition. And how you run. Oh my god, I can't green now with Embiid. Daquan Cook is a really nice release. He does. He is incredible. Yijan Lan's really good. And yeah, Day is a good shooter. Ah, big dunk. Okay, hopefully I can get a dunk. Or a 3 on my own. I hated Yi. Yeah, you're saying that. The Yijan Lan for me was a great pickup. If I was playing on like a relative budget team, he'd be a no-brainer for me. There we go. I don't know why I'm only taking threes, but whatever. Is he worth 19K? He's absolutely worth 19K. He's competitive with a lot of the better cards in the game. Oh my god, I did my first like burnout workout today for a long time because I'm like way out of shape. And I am already sore. Huge dub. 2K didn't make Ingram, Murray, Rozier have to be done with their moments cards. Yeah, I agree. I was honestly a little surprised. My team's basically no budget. Who's your lineup, Matt? Matthew? I have MPJ, Bonga, Yi, and more. Those are all great cards. Those are all very good cards. Defends, dunks on everyone, hits corner threes. Dude, the Yi can hit like pull up threes in transition. He's actually crazy. Chris Paul. I should use Chris Paul. Fuck. I'm just gonna quit. I want to use E fast as fuck. Yi is really good, man. I really liked it when I was using him. I think I still gotta sell him. Okay, no. Let me use. Rather have comic book Mitch than Yi. Comic book Mitch is really good. I'll keep Giannis because everyone likes him. Giannis is great. Who was I just getting? Chris Paul. Chris Paul. Chris Paul. Hmm. That one. SBS ain't my NMS team. Can you give me some recommendations? Sure. Sure. How do you get Don Ol? You gotta win triple threat offline games and get him out of the vault. Same way that you got Terry Dishinger. I have Amy Chris Paul. Amy Chris Paul is definitely a good card. Amy CP3 for 3K. That's definitely nice. What's up? What's going on, D? How you doing, man? What's your squad? So my squad is I can show you after this game, actually. I love how 2K has made the TTO cards good this year, unlike last year where they had insane stats and badges, but they either had an awful jump shot or really short. That's usually the case, yeah. Yeah, man, the free cards you can get this year are insane. And we back. I won't be able to get Pau Gasol. Oh shit. Muggsy got switched on a taco. Shit looks funny. That would be amazing. Why is D'Angelo Russell guarding Embiid? If I get this non-oil, my tourney lineup going to be a lot different. Hey, what's going on, Hobby? How you doing? And by the way, I'm only going to bring it up. This is the one time I'll bring it up at all during the stream. But if we can get up to 30 likes, 30 I feel like is the new standard. I know I keep saying the last little while I've been saying it's 20, but we've been hitting at least 30. So if anyone has forgotten to, it's the only time I'm going to bring it up. I know everyone hates it when we bring up the likes. Sometimes people just genuinely forget. So if we can get up to 30, that would be amazing. 30 is the new standard. And I won't even say anything again. And look at that, just like that, 28 to 32 or 27 to 32, like it's nothing. See, people forget. Who won it in the past? I think that Jomar guy that Ty like slaughtered won it last year. And I don't remember who won the very first one. I just remember playing against a couple of the guys that have qualified. And you guys already know that my new edition Flash or whatever story, my Splash Edition story, if he wins a 250K, you guys know I'm going to be... I won't say anything, but I'll be a little bit like, you know. Go Talk, how you doing, man? I thought Ty won it last year. I thought it was Jomar, but I might be wrong. I thought he was last year's winner. I thought Ty won 100,000. 2K19 was skipped to my Lou, I believe. Wasn't he cheating this year or something? Ty's a beast. Ty's very good. Ty's very good. What I'd rather see is I want to see Ty use a team against other guys that can't just 5-out pick and roll. I want to see people have to play against him like using like traditional players and stuff. Yeah, Ty won the Play Now tournament, I think, which was like for 100K or something. Which is actually kind of crazy too. Sam, what's going on, buddy? People were saying Ty's gonna go back to back. Yeah, I think that's what it was because he won the Play Now tournament and now he's looking like he could very well win the 250K. Either way, it's pretty cool that both of those guys are guaranteed to make 50 grand playing 2K. But then at the same time, it's like this is the one MyTEAM tournament that 2K hosts every year, and 250K is a life-changing amount. But when you compare it to a lot of other esports, or like MLG type things, it's not a lot. Ty is really efficient in defense. That is one thing that Ty is extremely good at. Everything I've seen him do, he's a fantastic defensive player. It is hard to play defense though. That's true. And Ty is, I mean, there's a reason that Ty is about to possibly win 250,000. Offense versus defense is what is going to happen on March 6th. Yep. Yep. What console are they playing it on though? Because that'll matter a little bit. Yeah. Oh yeah. Wonder why. I immediately sent that to JW. Oh, these people. Ty said it's his home platform. Yep. That's good. Good. I think Ty might win. I mean I'd be, I guess I wouldn't say I'd be surprised if Ty doesn't win, but like I won't be, I mean it's two of the better players in the world, like either one that wins, pretty cool. That's a good look for them. Now DBG is complaining about the TTO boards. Yeah, that happens. I will say it's made it a lot harder to get tokens, but I like the drops more. They go faster. It's, even though it is still a little bit RNG and stuff, like you know the ball bounce and stuff like that, and like the angles on the walls and whatever. I at least feel like it's less up to the game just fucking me. Like when if I drop a ball in TTO now and I miss what I'm going for, I'm just kind of like, all right, I guess I didn't drop it in a good spot. Question is, will it be a sweep or go to sudden death? Is it a best of three? Best of three be interesting. The question is, oh, it depends. How much time? How much time do they have between games? I feel like that might matter too. This PD Karl Malone is insanely underrated. Yeah, it's just no one wants it because they feel like if they have Karl Malone on their team, people are gonna call them a pedophile or something. Check the group chat. Oh fuck! I swear to God, Gavin, if you clipped something, what have I even said that's remotely questionable? Swear to God. You end up making me think I've said some like some real weird stuff when you say things like go check the group chat. Games are right after one another. Okay, yeah. So if there's no break, then I think if Ty wins, it's going to be a sweep. Whereas if Flash wins, it's going to be a sudden death. I think Ty's going to be more willing to make make adjustments and stuff. Gotta go. Good night, bro. See you later. Take it easy, Matthew. Thanks for coming by, man. Appreciate having you here. Running him as my 4, but you know how dumb people logic works. Yep. I mean, that Malone looks really good. Karl. Not, obviously, the Moses Malone looks really good. What's the best team to use for Unlimited this season? I've been kind of trying to figure that out myself. There have been a few variations I've done. I've tried a couple different overalls to see how it goes. I mean, the Method Squad definitely does still work a little bit. I've been finding that they do feel kind of slow. So I've been tinkering around with a couple 78 overall lineups, and those have been working okay. Maybe I shouldn't have checked the group chat. Is it because you have a boner now? Let me see. The team that can score the most. Yep. Good. I wonder if they can get Mark Jackson to do the commentary for the 2K MyTEAM final. Shaking my head, yeah. That kind of time. I don't know the difference between Opal Davis and PD Malone. Yeah. I mean, a little bit of height, I think. Karl Malone's release, I've always actually liked. I know a lot of people don't, but I've always liked it. What the hell? Apparently my cousin just had a baby. That's my like second cousin. Fuck the fuck. I feel like all the lower tier cards feel slow, so it's not really a disadvantage. Yeah. The problem though is that you run into like they feel fine, but if you run into a guy using Opal Kawhi and you're trying to guard him with Lonnie Walker or Matt Thomas, they feel like they're just in quicksand. I mean, the Opal Kawhi is definitely tough to guard. People are literally just pick and roll, Curry slide, zigzag with Kawhi. It's really tough to guard because he is fast as hell. Anyone in here on Xbox East servers we can boost for Cedric and both get him? How do you not know you're pregnant? Is my question. Like, I mean, my cousin knew she was. I have to assume, but I gotta check this though because they might have given him a real dumb name. The two craziest thing I've ever seen. That's weird. Was she a bit of a heavier girl, Sam? I play a 3-2 or 2-3 and then hit the double team button while I paint sit. Yeah. Not a bad idea. I like the guys that commentated Saturday. Yeah, that was funny. That was funny. I do remember seeing that clip, Daniel. Not really? Wow. That's surprising. Yeah, anytime some woman's like, "Oh, I just figured out that I was like 6 weeks pregnant." It's like, all right, fucking, or not 6 weeks, like 6 months. Like, don't you have reminders of that kind of thing? Imagine being the dad. Oh my god, I know. You're like, man, my girlfriend's in the hospital. She comes out. She's like, this is your son. You're like, nope. How do you send doubles? Pretty sure it's just holding L1. Yeah, L1. Oh, don't go in, Norm. Ah! Norm wins. Okay, yeah, my cousin just had a son named Bank. All right. Yeah, that would be weird. Because I know that when I was in high school, I had a pregnancy scare of my own. Not me being pregnant, but oh my god. That's not a bad name. It's interesting. No, here. Bank. as in bank shot, as in where you go to put your money. Yeah, bank is a strange name for a child, for a human child. All right, Amari. Hey, we got Amethyst Amati. Yeah, it's Tim Duncan. I mean, I guess like it's fine because it's like the more German side of the family. Like they still live in North America, but like their last name is very German sounding. So you could be like, oh, it's Bank. Like it's yeah, it's just pronounced like that. Oh, and Schnitzel. Like I don't know, maybe they can pull it off like that. Plus, I don't think people give a shit about names anymore. Like you hear some names today, and you're like, sorry, your name's what? Yeah, I feel like now when I hear a really ridiculous name, I just kind of brush it off. Thought they were giving him a name to represent how he's alive. Yes, this is S. Dot Bank. My first name is Shevington Charles the First. Imagine being named the first. His nickname is Cash. Absolutely. Elon. Yeah, the Elon Musk thing. If your dad's the richest guy on the planet or one of them, I feel like they can call you whatever. Cash is actually amazing. Oh yeah, yeah. That's why I'd love like it's crazy how much sicker Muhammad Ali's like birth name is. Name a kid Montrez? Hell yes. I'd say don't tempt me, but you don't even need to tempt me. X 12. Yeah. All right. So Chris Paul. So I'm not that far away. I've actually been taken from the parents have gotten in trouble for naming their kid Adolf or Hitler. Yeah, it's not a great idea. I mean that should be like grounds to change your name. Adolf isn't. I mean, Adolf is. It's one of those where like, yeah, it just used to be a name, but I mean, there's names that even when Game of Thrones was super popular, all the little girls named Dany or Daenerys. So funny now. I named my kid Broccoli, as in broccoli. I'm naming my kid Charles Meowton the Fifth. That's a good name to have for a kid that wants to get the shit kicked out of him. Um, there's a guy that grew up in our town named Robert Loblaw, so his name was Bob Loblaw. Check with me out the bank. Hard to cash. That's true. That's true. He goes in, like, okay, and what's the account under? Bank. And they're like, yeah, but what's seven? Relax, Seinfeld. Yeah, imagine going in. Okay, and whose account is this under? Bank. You know a guy named Law. No, it's Robert. So Bob Loblaw. Naming my kid Six Man Sam, no spaces. Nice. Oh, sorry. If Nicholas Johnson is still here, I just saw this. I'm gonna change my last name to Tweets and name my child SB and give him the middle name of Y. It's a good name, man. SB works for a boy or a girl. Oscar, Wally, Antoine, Malone, Giannis, DeJounte, David Thompson, Kiki, Sean Marion, Maurice Lucas. You kind of lose me on the bench here, Nicholas. But it's overall it's pretty good. How is that DeJounte Murray? His name is the best. Bend over, Michael Oxlong. There's worse names. I'm naming my son Arvidas. I mean, that's really not that bad, honestly. Arvidas. Just call him V. Oh man, that's actually a sick name. The way you spelled it there, it looks like Roddick, not Rodick. Um, let's see. What do we got to do here? The mother of your child might have some say in that. Oh, dude, trust me, I've already got a name like laid out for one of my kids that's gonna be good. I'm naming my Sviatslav. You'll love to see it. Whose lives can we fuck today? Name my kid D's nuts. Aggressive. Okay. Sign the papers while she's still recovering. True. I'm naming my kid Scooter. Nice. Scooter Pittman. 5K for this ascension. Twelve assists and some threes with Rozier. That is the scary Terry. Got Amari. Might use him in attorney. I haven't used that Amari yet. I just got the Amethyst Amari as well. My son's middle name is Ichiro, and Ichiro means first son in Japanese. My ex-wife was fine with it. You're only doing it because of Ichiro Suzuki, though, and you know for a fact that that's what you're doing. I'm gonna name my kid Paragraph. I like it. Better hide him when he turns 13, Bryce. Jesus. Are you Japanese, James? Yeah, 100%. I was gonna say you seem James. No, you seem Japanese. German, Italian, Welsh. Oh, the Welsh. Where words, the rules for language just don't exist. You seen Sam today? Nice. Anglo-Saxon to the max. You waspy motherfucker. I feel like you think that's funnier than it is. Which is the case if you think it's at all funny. Can't wait for PG Giannis. I can definitely wait for that. But, I mean, we already got PG Ben, and my only hope, honestly, is that the PG Giannis is not a very good three-point shooter. Because I know I'd be fine using him, but I also just don't want to run into that a ton. And I told you look like Hakeem Olajuwon. I got a bit more of a tan going on, but yeah, I can see the resemblance. Let's see. Feels bad, man, Reaper. I do like how like preconditioned Greek is to typing out the Twitch emotes. Oh, are you brothers with that Leonard guy in the NBA? Both of them. And then we had a cousin, but he spelled his name wrong. His name was Voshan. He's my identical twin cousin. Give me that. Give me that shit. Which is where I'm normally at? Yeah, I know. Like, I wish I could get to a point where I could stream on Twitch and still have people. Anyone bought any Top Shot before? No, I've seen everyone talking about it, though. Another thing to piss away my money. Definitely, definitely always a good thing to be on the lookout for. Final stream? I probably should. At least until I'm partnered. I mean, I don't really lose anything by doing it. I can't stand the Twitter hype for that. Yeah, I don't get the Top Shot. Also, a rule for me now is if I see Afropig tweet about anything, whatever the content of that sentence is, I just avoid whatever it is like the plague. Donated to Detroit for the first time yesterday trying to clown one of the dudes he was playing Fortnite with, but he read the super chat really quickly and didn't pay attention to it. That'll happen. Want to donate to rep you next? You don't have to do that, man. It's fine. Frodan very vaguely knows who I am. Which is enough sometimes. To spam raid SB Live? No, I don't like that. Think of how annoying it is when people come in here and ask me to raid people when it's like we're in the middle of a stream and stuff. Yeah. One Troydan raid to be a a Troydan raid literally would be would get us to 1,000 subs. If it's one of those where he's like doing what's it called? Especially like one of the pack opening ones where he's at like 12,000 or 21,000 people. Yeah. Freaking out about the $100 donos. Yeah, like what the hell? Like I'm not gonna lie. If anyone's willing to donate $100 to Troydan, try and get him to raid me, I'd almost rather you just donate the $100 to me, so that I can get like a fucking microphone stand, or a green screen, or a Mookie cam. I think we'll hit 1,000 by I'm thinking that too, man. I think we're gonna be monetized or partnered before the end of like the basketball season. Which is pretty cool. Good point. I mean, yeah, like, and again, that's not me saying like, hey, give me money. That's like just if we're gonna spend the money on a chance for something, why not just guarantee that the quality of the stream goes up? Yeah, late March would be good. That'd be pretty cool, man. It would just be fun. Like, again, it's not even like the being monetized thing that really matters. It's just that I know some people want to be able to contribute and are either too young to do so or just don't have the disposable income to do it and stuff like that. That want to support financially. Obviously, all you guys are supportive. But like, I just think it would be helpful to have the option of like, hey, we'll just like don't use ads sometimes, and that helps me. I think that's nice to have. Legitimately, the biggest reason I'm excited to get partnered is so that we can have Shaka's back in the chat. That's like the main thing I'm concerned about. Because it's been too long. Trying to evil LeBron, I had to do steals, and for a brief moment I thought I could do the Ursan triple threat challenge. I know. I know. I hope we get like a rookie mode challenge. What's a shaka? It's just the... Some people call it a jambo, some people call it... what else is it? It has different names. Yeah, there's all sorts of different shit for it. But it's just like the hang loose. That Ursan triple threat with huge. I assume he meant was huge. Man, I really wish they didn't have Ronnie in that thumbnail. You always have bad luck with Markel Fultz. It's true. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not even really paying attention to how do I get steals. Sam, how do you get steals? Well, if you type exclamation steals in the chat, it'll come up with that. I wonder what SP's member icon is gonna be. Probably the shot. Okay. Okay, I need 2 more threes. Really, I got no assist. I want to get these done. Ronnie's one of the ugliest but not weird looking men I've ever seen, if that makes sense. Yeah, there's nothing like strange, it's just bad. I can't, I've never met him, so I can't say anything really. But, God, I'm not lining up to do it. Like, I don't know. He's not even hot. Shit, that's right. I was gonna go back and show off my team a little bit. Give us a quick random fact. Don Ole was a member of the St. Louis Hawks when they moved to Atlanta. But he is one of a handful of players that has been part of a franchise moving. I don't know. His smile gives me Karl Malone vibes. Except at least, like, with Ronnie, you could get away. Karl Malone's a big, fucking strong dude. I don't know. How was that for a quick random fact? Does that, does that do the job? President, how you know all of this? What does the size of someone's TV tell you about them? How hot they are. Austin says he would never own such a large TV. No, I know. But Austin's compensating. Oh, right. I'm supposed to check this group chat. What the fuck? I'm not even watching this. Fucking Gavin. is such a piece of shit all the time. Can't even. I can't even talk to his dog. Have a playful and innocent, happy moment. Quick Scottie Pippen fact. Ooh. Quick Scottie Pippen fact. He's one of 4 players ever to lead his team in all of the Big Five statistics in the same year. The others being Kevin Garnett, LeBron James, and who was it? Fuck, I forget who it was. Check the group chat right now. I don't want to. And yeah, the chocolate covered grilled cheese. What the fuck? I can't tell if Austin is legit excited. Excited how? By the way, shout out to Kemuel or Kemuel Lindsay for subscribing. It just popped up just now. But whoever's hitting the lurk, I appreciate it. Chocolate covered grilled cheese. Yeah, fuck that. Just because I would try it and probably like it doesn't mean I'm happy about it. I tried for sure though. I've had worse. This is fucking. Gavin. I just want to make ice cream on a stick thing. Just don't know what to call it. Ice cream on a stick. I think it gets apart. It gets across the assembly instructions, the contents, the gimmick, the allure, the taste. It really covers all the bases. You better watch what you say. Fuck, man. Like I don't. Is nothing sacred? Fucking guy. How dare you? How dare you take a moment of innocence between a man and his canine companion and turn it into something filthy? For shame. For shame, Gavin. You know what? Just for that, we're getting a Mookie check right now. Can't really see him. He sort of blends in here. Hmm. All right. I gotta paint this fucking wall, man. Why is it still yellow? God damn. There we go. Wow. Need your help for my new commercial, for my commercial on my new invention, the creamy stick. Yeah. Creamy stick, and now creamy stick for kids. Yeah, okay. The joke's on you guys. If I don't buy into your bullshit, you can't catch me saying some weird stuff. Stick of ice. I feel like that's a popsicle. Remember when Draymond Green was the best center in the game? I do. That was a very temporary thing. It lasted a couple weeks, I guess. Draymond was a slice of stick. Still is. I'd rather have Moses Malone. Whoa there, buddy. Moses Malone's pretty good. By the way, you guys thought it was perfect clip of whoa there, buddy. Whoa there, buddy. Fuck, what was I gonna say? Should I try next for XP, Shaq, or KD? Try KD. Because I've used the Shaq. I've seen a lot on the Luka, obviously. I haven't heard any real reviews of the KD yet. I know Meech was saying he wasn't a huge fan. But yeah. I want you to use KD. Hey. Oh, named Randy Pollard. Yeah. Has to calm down. Okay, so. Oh, go in, you. Well. What do you think about NBA Top Shot? I don't know anything about it, and I feel like that's fine. I was leaning KD. Yeah. Yeah, get that craft in. Get the craft in tonight. The best center is Big Time and Moses Malone. I'm gonna disagree vehemently with that. I have the Opal Moses Malone, and I'd say that it's far better than the Pink Diamond. Best team in the game: Luka, T-Mac, Kawhi, Katie, Moses. I'm not a big fan of T-Mac. I love it. Creamy stick. Who doesn't want a creamy stick in there? Yeah, I feel like that advertisement isn't great. I went to the site, etc. like 3 months ago, thought it was dumb, still kind of do. Everything I've seen on it makes me think it's dumb. So I'm not too worried about it. Oh, he had Bob Love, Bob Cousy, and Bob Saget, Bob Lanier. If only Bob McAdoo. There needs to be more Bobs. Because you can only make a team with like Bob Pettit, Lanier, McAdoo, Cousy, Andridge, I guess. Bobby Jones, Bobby Jackson. I need a shooting guard named Bob. I'll pay you a lifetime of now or laters if you be in my commercial. I don't know what that even means. Robert Covington? Does anyone call him Bob Covington? It's like with Robert Ory. Does anyone like Big Shot Rob, Big Shot Bob? Which one is it? You are virtual or whatever. Thing is, I've never been a card collector, so it's hard to have an interest. True. I don't care about any when people are like opening up the collector card packs and stuff. It's hilarious how much that's gonna start bringing up the value of guys that started doing it like 50 years ago. Okay, triple threat, Heat, and Wizards. Let's do it. And Heat, Wizards. Heat and Wizards. Where are you? Right, Bradley Beal. Balenciaga Bob. You don't know what now and laters are? Nope. I live in a different country than you guys, so sometimes there are things that are popular where you're from that are not popular where I'm from. What? I know it sounds crazy. You have to believe me. Very particular skill. Davis Bertan. They posts a TikTok with Balenciaga drip. That'd be pretty awesome. What is a now and later? Ooh, Bradley. Like playing with polar bears and drinking back out. Yeah, that's what all the Coca-Cola ads used to be. Bobby Portis, Bob Sora. Yeah, Bob Sora is probably the only other option, really. Like a Starburst, but better. Okay. Fair enough. I'll have to take a look. An hour later is a Chewy greatness that costs 25 cents for a 4-pack. For that kind of price, I can't imagine it's very good. But who knows? What? Well. Fuck! Oh, it's good. I believe you. Okay, what's a good idea for... Hey, Xenon, what's going on, man? How you doing? Or Zenon, whatever you prefer. Oh, the Creepy Stick. Brought to you. What's a good word today? What's a good word for the day? What's the word of the day? How about creamy? How about creamy? All right. Robot voice, we're doing creamy. All right? So everybody, thinking about this, I don't know. I know Elon is currently the richest, but would anyone have bet money on Jeff becoming the richest person in the world? It's like a Chad or a male Karen becoming. That's true. That's true. When do you think Mark Price is going to be available? Mark Price probably going to be available. The pace we're at, probably by next week. What are you doing now? I am just doing a couple of these XP challenges while also trying to get some of the triple threat online or offline games done. But yeah, word of the day is going to be creamy. Do you think any Jeff has ever said, "I'm glad my name is Jeff"? My name is Jeff. I mean, probably not. Every Jeff that I've known has been a bit of a sour apple. Except for one Jeff. I knew one Jeff that I played basketball with in college, and he was a really nice guy, actually. But all right, we're doing these. You look nice. I'm gonna sub you. Thank you, TMT. TNT. Yeah, but we're doing the word of the day now. So if you're on your phone, type out the word creamy and just hit the predictive text for the rest of the paragraph. And then we're gonna just say it in a really stupid voice like this.
Creamy goat and a good idea, and I to get the right to go put on a good spot to get the rest of the menu items, and I'm and I to get the new ones from their favorite players and their favorite IRL.
So there's that. My name is actually Jeff. That's true, Pietro. That's true. It is the same thing though, where it's like, you know, you think of like a guy named like, I mean, I guess I don't know. Jeff just has a different air about it. Where yeah, I think of it the same way. Where like Chad is the son of someone super rich. Chad isn't the name of a self-made billionaire.
Creamy goat cheese with Highway Green Bay Area, and Broncos are pretty nice. The best chicken drumstick I've had eaten in a Madden for the past 2 weeks over the Packers, and Broncos game is overpriced. Creamy chicken and sweet potatoes with bacon on the backside, and I had a good time to try the fried egg on my way home from my friend's house to see the menu for a few minutes before we had a good. Creamy and the other XP have a scientific names, and the Killsoy one is the one that is in the game. It's broken and is not the same as. Creamy with the sauce on the plate, with a good amount of spice to the taste and taste to my liking. I love it so much.
Nicholas, you and Prime consistently have like the funniest one.
Creamy stick. Is AK-47 useless without range, or can he still green without it? Creamy goodness that is not worth the price, and you can only imagine how much it would take to get a better job on Twitch or something else in the world.
Love it. You didn't do the thumbs up? What thumbs up? I don't think you guys just picked the middle word. The middle word? I would hope so. What the fuck did I just walk in on? What's going on, Jay? We started doing a thing where now once a stream we throw in the word of the day. Katie, we're 600k. Shit, man. I haven't used them yet, so I couldn't really tell you if I think he's worth it or not. By everything I've heard or seen, it looks like he's probably one of the best cards in the game. But there's a thumbs up in mine. He didn't do it. Oh yeah. I don't know why I read the drumstick emoji. What level are you? I am 24. We're almost 25. No, he's not yet. Yeah, I know that Meech was not a fan. I didn't remember seeing you using him, Jay. I was looking on Twitter, but yeah, a lot of people on paper the KD looks like he should be great, but he might not be for everybody. I really don't want to pay 600k for any card. And MD, as far as your question, is AK-47 useless with range, useless without range, or can he still green? He can still green. He just can't pull up from very deep. Like if you're taking corner threes, range doesn't matter. 845. Good word of the day choice. Open a pack for me? Ooh. My MT is getting a little bit low, and I need to stack it up as much as I can. So I'm not really looking to open packs. ENT. Yeah, no, we're not opening any MT packs for a little while. At least at the very, very least until we're back up to a mil. Because I want to stack up because I need to get all these the comic book cards. AK, by the way, is fine on current gen. I know DBG says he sucks on current and is better on last gen, but I thought he was fine. I think the AK looks just fine. I'd have no problem with it. You gonna get KD? Yeah, that would be nice, but I already opened enough MT packs to know that I'm not gonna get anything for it. Space got the opal from the vault. Is everyone getting it but me? How many games have you played, Gavin? Alright. It's around 53? Yeah, that's not bad. I'm at what? I'm only at 21. What was it? Nets. 58 some, but I've seen people getting him left and right. Yeah, a lot of people have been getting him. I think after how salty everybody was about what's his name? Terry Dishinger, I just feel like a lot of people aren't really looking to play a ton of games, and the amount of flack that 2K got on Twitter and everything for how hard it was to get the card, I feel like they're just like, all right, fuck it, everyone can have this one. If you open a pack for me, I sent this live for all my friends. I appreciate that a lot, man, but I don't really want to just I don't want to just like sell out what I'm doing. Um, I opened enough packs with MT over the last little while that I just don't want to until I can make it back, because I have some goals for the end of this season, and I'm really hoping that I can meet those. So yeah, so I just don't really feel like opening packs right now with MT is a good idea. So I appreciate you coming through, and if the fact that I'm not opening a pack is enough to make you want to unsubscribe or whatever, then that's cool. But I just don't really want to. See plenty of packs eventually. True. But yeah, this isn't the type of stream where some very well off people are running it. I don't get paid for this, so opening MT or opening packs just costs me. Doesn't really do much, you know. Kitty is good, but 600k MT is better. That's typically how I look at these kinds of things, man. Would I rather have the card or would I rather have the MT? I mean, the Luca is the one card that's a little bit tempting because I love Luca in real life, and I really think the game looks awesome. Or in the game, he looks awesome. So he'd be up there. He's like the one card I'm actually a little tempted to break the bank for. Oh yeah, I got you, Goat. I assume. Bruce Brown. This Bruce Brown is a good release. Yeah, see, that's just not a good way to do it. Come in, hang out for 5 minutes, say, open a pack for me, God. And then just leave. The guy on the screen didn't do what I told him to do. This is bullshit. I never understand that. Luka Magic. I haven't used KD yet, but I think Kawhi and Luka are the two best cards in the game. Seems to be. Kawhi is insane. I really also think that this Cedric Maxwell, I'm pretty excited to try him out. Dude, this Bruce Brown has a really nice shot. It's a little slow, but I feel like because it's a heat check, if you put a couple badges on this card, he could be really good. Well, that wasn't great. Moses Malone. Welcome to another episode of Spamming Things Without Context, starring Austin Day. Today's episode, Moses Malone. Paris LeVert still has a really nice shot. Why didn't the old head open a pack? Come on. I know, right? Fucking toxic. That. Ooh, Jared Allen. Karras, man. This Karras is a very nice shot. Ah, damn. Balls, balls, balls. Balls of steel. Ah, there we go. Good release. Also, who would you rather have? I was thinking Giannis or Kenyon. What's your opinion? I mean, I wouldn't say I'm way better. I actually haven't used Kenyon. So all I would say is that if one of them has really been working for you, like if you haven't used either one, I'd say maybe get them and just try them out, decide who you like more. The Kenny Martin's a better shooter, just straight up. The Giannis is going to be a better slasher, or at least a better like transition player. So it's all play style. In a half court, Kenyon's going to be better. In a full court, Giannis is going to be a lot better. No pack, your MT is hella low. I know, man. I know. I got to get it way back up. Well, Luca, should I sell it for McGrady? I would take Luca over McGrady personally. If you don't like the Luca card, like at the very least, do the challenges for Luca before you sell him. But after that, I mean, it's up to you. Live your life. All right, let's do a couple triple threat online games. I have the MT to get Kenyon. I think I should at least try him out. Yeah, yeah. I'd try out the Kenyon Martin for sure. He looks fun. Kenyon is just a really useful big as a slashing wing who can also step down to the post. Yeah. I don't know how much I'd say, like, just looking at it, he's better than um what's his name? Uh Giannis. But he's probably really good. Michael Porter Jr. in low. I think Nicholas, that personally I would default to size. Yep. That's typically how I kind of look at it. I always want height. So as good as the Kenyon Martin, I'm sure is, and a lot of people like his shooting. I mean, see, the problem is for me, I'm biased because I use Giannis's jump shot in Park. So for me, the Giannis is just really good because I know how to hit threes with him consistently. Um, the Kenyon has a pretty universally liked. We're getting to the stage where bigs matter. I agree. Curious to see. I gotta look to see what clutch is at because he made a very bold statement. Um, Yeah. Excellent. I got Kenny at least. If he's not a good card, I can get Porzingis. Yeah, Porzingis is alright. I don't know. I'm not really a fan of how he plays this year. We'll see. There's something about him. I don't know. I mean, he's gonna rebound just because he's huge. But there's something about him. Oh, damn. There we go. Oh, come on, give me this one. There we go. Oh. I don't care about any of that stuff. Let's see. What do I have to do to get up to level 25 here? I think I am only a couple hundred away. Okay. 5-minute game. Let's. What else do I need? I need 29 points with Jamal Murray. Mohamed Bamba. Alright, so if I get these, I can just win 2 games with this, score 29 more total points. Get a little bit closer to Peja. Maybe another quick chance at Don Ole. CP raid? No. Flurry, get out of here. You're kidding me. There's no way we're getting another CP the Doc raid. Classic CP the Doc, man. What a goat. What an absolute legend. Man, does he have like who? Does he have every reward card in the game yet? CP raid, I subbed and liked the stream. I appreciate you, man. What's going on? Alright, let's see. We gotta get the names here. Jesus, we got Flurry. I like food. Was talking to you in the chat the other night. Big Goop, same thing. I was talking to you in CP's chat the other night. Oh shit, man. There's a lot of people coming in. Damn. Look at this go. Anthony, Casey or Kazi? Elijah, Isa, King K, Dynamite, Menser, Anthony, Papa Money. Oh my god, this is going too fast. Holy shit. Hi. Simple enough. Anthony, I feel like I already said that. Gamer, Supporter, Kendrick, Elijah. If I missed anybody, I apologize. How long is that Gilbert Challenge active for? I won't be on until Friday. I think it lasts till the end of the season. And I think they're going to stack up, so there's going to be more than one opportunity to get them. Happy to raid and make your day 100%. Yo, I had to get back at you after the raid the other day. Keep on grinding, my brother. I appreciate that, CP. You're killing it, man. Look at Doc. What an absolute legend. So I have to ask, because I wasn't able to check out the stream. Did you get Don yet? I sub. Caden, thank you so much. You goat. King K, thank you so much. Nice one, James. Splash. If I missed anybody's name, just say, hey, I'm here. Baylor. I'm gonna say Baylor, 23. Yes, sir. Yeah, CP killing it, man. Did you get Don? Because I know that you already got Peja. I can't wait for you to have to go through that again on your own account, man. That's tough. Just sub, bro. Keep grinding. Thank you so much, Kendrick. I appreciate that, man. Wish. I sub King K. Thank you very much. Anthony, thank you so much. Guys, did we hit like 700? Like, what is going on here? Nah, he didn't. Damn. I was really hoping he was gonna get Don Ole because I wanted to see how he played. Honestly, I'm waiting on a CP gameplay for that. I'm not looking at anybody else's videos. I won't do it. It's not a CP the Doc gameplay. It's not for me. Just great content. Thank you, Elijah. I really appreciate that, man. But yeah, man, I know the CP's been playing the absolute hell out of some triple threat offline. I can't do it, man. I'm like 25 games in, and I'm already kind of like, man. But I'm also trying to get the other challenges and the other XP stuff done. Loyal to CP, yes sir, of course, man. CP's unreal. I was saying the other day, and I'm not just saying this because you guys are in from his channel or because he might still be drifting, but CP and Lino and Why You Mad are like the three guys that I actually watch, man. Anyone else? Everybody hit the sub button if you want to see some solid 2K gameplay with a funny dude that knows a lot. Look at Mr. JW showing up out of the woodwork. 701, bro. Did we really cross 700 subs? Look at CP the Doc, man. You live daily? Yeah, pretty much. Usually 6 days a week. It was going for a while where like Saturday was kind of like my day to just kind of chill and do whatever, but realistically, I'm kind of been doing every day. I think what I want to start doing is on the days that I normally would take off, I'm just gonna do a shorter stream. But yeah, man, we're live pretty much every day. Sorry, I was very late, Caleb. Dude, no worries, man. You're just in time. We just got raided by CP the Doc, an obvious legend. Everybody sub up. If you want to see a cool and very chill guy play 2K, look at all the look at it. It's just all good feelings here. I'll try to be there at all. That's cool, man. Yeah, there's no pressure if you guys, if CP's on, go watch him, man. There's no worries, but hopefully I can keep guys entertained. I do typically stream a little bit more in the morning. So I know that CP and I don't overlap a ton. If you guys are bored when CP the Doc is not streaming, absolutely. You are more than welcome to come and hang out here with us. We do a lot of like real basketball discussions with like experienced takes and stuff like that. No way we hit 700, bro. I know. I kind of was thinking we might hit 700 tomorrow, but and then CP the Doc comes in out of nowhere and he's like, "Hey, by the way, here's like 20 subs for you. Why not? Why not?" Because now if you get to CP the Doc levels, those are just casual days, What's going on, Ernie? You missed a CP the Doc raid. Came in with a bunch of new people. CP, very awesome, dude. All right, retro pack. In a way, this is all thanks to me, isn't it? In a way. In a way. I'm sure there's a way. I don't know what the way is. But yeah, I'm sure that there's a way of looking at this that makes you seem like a valued member of this team. Just sub, thank you very much. Is it Casey or Kazzy or Cassie or I don't want to say these names wrong ever, so typically if you tell me the one time I'll know for next time, but not too bad with that stuff usually. Yeah, man, 700 is insane. Imagine you worked tonight. Imagine I didn't because I didn't wanna. And you're not my real dad. 8 points with Jamal. Kasi? Okay. Well, I was wrong on both counts, but now I know. Kasi. I like it. It's an interesting name. Huh. Let's see. Let's get one more. The Trey Pound. What's going on, man? How you doing? Just subbed. I really appreciate that. Man, shout out to everybody that subbed up. That was in and out like a flash. That was amazing. We're at 702. Dude, I never thought I would 700 subs is like I never thought I'd hit that. That's actually pretty crazy. We got like a lot of people pretty consistently coming to hang out now. It's fun. Been having a good time. That's the biggest thing is I've actually been enjoying the game. Big 700, 1K on the way, man. 1K is I really I really, really, really didn't think that 1K would ever like getting like partnered or whatever on YouTube. I really didn't think it was ever going to be a possibility, and like, man, it's it's starting to feel like it's not only possible, but like it's gonna happen, you know? Which is a very cool feeling. So thanks all you guys for hanging out. We up for the raid tomorrow. The raid Shadow Legends? What raid are you talking about? We up for the raid tomorrow. You mean up for the stream tomorrow? Because I am going to be streaming the new content that comes out tomorrow. Every Tuesday and Friday, we start up about an hour. It's okay to cry, man. I'm good, man. I'm happy. My voice is just messed up. I know I sound all choked up, but no, man. It's Molten Core Brew. Blah, blah. Shit, I forget what that raid's called. What am I missing right now in 2K? On vacation. Oof, Ernie. You're missing the comic book season. It's the coolest card art we've ever had in 2K. Blackwing Lair? Oh, for sure, because World of Warcraft. Look at Gavin, man. My guy Gavin about to hit 100 hours. Should be more, considering he spends half his time clipping me saying suspect shit. But yeah, man, I mean, I think some of you guys probably would recognize too if you've been in CP stream. I like to raid Doc as much as I possibly can. So, and I know he always likes to give it back to people that support him. But yeah, man, CP's a legend. A nice guy. Hashtag dedicated, exactly. Look at that. 8.58 hours. Yeah, I just leave it on idle while I do other stuff. Almost hours and hours because of school, 100 hours of dope. Yeah, man. Part of what it means is that I stream way too much. Because we have multiple people that have over 100 watch hours, and we only started tracking hours in December. I said turn my powered cord off in the third quarter of a spotlight game. I hate that. I hate that. When you have like progress done, you're probably doing other challenges and stuff too. You're like, oh sick, I got like 23s with this guy, and then it's like, nope. 8.5 hours from your best friend? I wonder if I can check that. I don't know if I can check what his hours are, Jake. That's friend's hip. Yeah, I don't know if that's working, man. Overcommitting. No, man, I don't know how it calculates that I've watched my own stream for 31 hours. Like, I'm very curious to see how it comes up with the hours for that. As soon as he started, I also started hurting. But you know what you're lending yourself to, JW. 700, yeah, CP, man. I appreciate it so much. I'm sad that you haven't been able to get the Don Owl card yet. Because I was just saying, I don't know, you probably had to take a bathroom break or something. You were live for a while. But I'm not watching a Don Owl gameplay if it's not a CP the Doc gameplay. I gotta see him in action. And you've played more Triple Threat offline this season than anybody, and it's not even close. Alejandro Gomez Garcia. How's it going, man? Hope you're having a good night. Can you help me out? What's going on? Ooh. Jesus. Brother Donald is crazy. I wish I had him, but I might go for him again later this week. That's as much as I want you to get him on the account you're playing on. So much of me is like, dude, just wait. Just wait until you're back on your own account. Because I know you're going to get Peja. I know you're going to do all the rest of the grind anyway. So it's just, I don't know. To see you get him twice would just be painful. Yeah, there you go. Exactly. Back to Hero Lucas. Sold him and now have 720k MT to spend. Any recommendations on what to get for either point guard or center? what is your play style? Like, do you go 5 out? Do you go a lot of pick and roll? Do you go 4 out, 1 in? I hate that CP is at 1,000 some wins and needs to play more games. I know, it kills me. But yeah, man, I think shit. I mean, seeing the people complain about like the Terry Dishinger card and stuff like that. Like, I know Reaper, it took you 1,100 games to get him. I do 5 out. We have 720k. Is the rest of your team nothing special? Because if you have that much MT, realistically you can buy pretty much whoever you want. The Luca card, I'm not gonna lie, if I had just pulled the Don Ol card after that game, I would have genuinely felt bad. Here, let's do this. We got a sharpshooter award pack. What's that? What's going on, Sins? How you doing today, man? All right, let's see. Retro 2K. Growth Threat Offline has gotten insanely boring. I don't blame you, man. I can't believe you're not more burnt out than you are. Imagine knowing the stream and you see he pulled Don Ol out of the vault. That would have been rough. Make sure you flip all. All right. That seems like a solid confirmed method of getting a Hall of Fame badge. I never complained that he was hard to get. I just thought it was weird it took me so long. No. No, I'm not saying you complain. I'm just saying like it took some people forever. I got Terry, Kawhi, Jameson, and nothing good at center or point. Hey, Hall of Fame badge. Let's see what we got. Oh, be deep threes. Give me the deep threes for the CP the Doc raid. Tireless shooter, not even a little. Still, it's a free Hall of Fame badge. You can't really complain. I don't know where I find the motivation. Today's stream almost broke me. My Xbox randomly shut off twice when you were playing Unlimited. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie, dude. After this weekend, your Xbox is probably like just tapping out. It's like, give me a break. I can't do it. Not trying to go 10 rounds. Oh, that's crazy though. I couldn't believe you got the page after like a day and like not even a day and a half, man. My Xbox needs an ambulance. Throw in the towel. Oh man. That's brutal. I don't think anything is more frustrating than losing an unlimited game when it's not your fault. When it's like an error code or they quit out and you get the loss or your power goes out or whatever. Like that is just that's Heartbreak Hotel. That's tragic. I would have quit 2K for the day. Yup. Absolutely. But sorry, to get back to just real quick, to get back to Alejandro's question as far as a point guard or a center goes. If you're 5 outing, I'd say that offensive rebounding doesn't really matter that much. So you can just get a center that shoots and is tall. Like, if you have Kawhi, Terry, and Antoine, you've got a really good base for a team. So you can afford to have one guy that can't shoot. Realistically, I'd get the Shaq. Like, I know you're 5 outing, but he can still slash on anybody. And he rebounds like crazy. And at the point, you want someone with a little bit of height that can definitely still move around and shoot. If you're not too close in the token market to get like Gary Payton or something, Jeremy Lin and Luca are the two best like auctionable options. I haven't seen anything on the Jamal Murray that came out today, so he might be really good too. But yeah, man, I mean this Shaq card really good. Jamal looks pretty cheap. 6'4" with a 96 3 ball, 92 ball handle, 94 speed, 92 lateral quickness, has all the badges you could really want him to have. Only comes with gold clamps, but it's like, it's whatever. Where would you like to get to tonight? That doesn't matter to me, Reaper. But yeah, if you're looking for just a point or a center, for me, my favorite points and centers to use right now are like, honestly, the Ruby Mitchell Robinson is really good. I have the Moses Malone who I've been running with. The Dino Raj is really good. There's a ton of options right now. If you have that much MT though, and you don't need to like hold on to it, Opal Anthony Davis isn't a bad idea. I do think he's a little overpriced, but for me, I'd say of all the choices I've said, I'd either go with Shaq or I'd go with a Pink Diamond Giannis, just because I know I can hit shots. I can hit threes with Giannis. I was up 14-2 and the Xbox shut off the first time, and the second game didn't even start and it shut off. I've heard Moses up there with the best bigs in the game. Yeah, man. So I got this Moses. Where the hell is it? Here we go. I got this Moses like 2 nights ago. I haven't badged him up or anything like that. I did badge him up. The only thing I added was I did throw range on him. I haven't put a shoe on him yet. I'm looking at one of the Grinches. I don't know if I want to go with slashing or shooting. But they just cost so much. So I also might do like this one. I don't know. We'll have to see. But his release is really nice. I can just get in. My team's not finished yet because I don't have this card. Here, we'll just put in Ty Jerome because that's the card that's going to get replaced. We're doing a tournament. Oh, and it turns out you need bench players too. Who knew? What a novel idea. Best point guard is Lonzo. Highly recommend. To be fair, you're also a huge Lakers homer. You got a little bit of a bias. Yeah, so Moses doesn't have the hot spots at the top, left, and straight on, but the three is very easy. Especially you get him in the hot spots. I mean, it's green pretty much every time. Bench players who needs those? Exactly. Let me see. I got to make sure I can green at least from the hash here. Wow. All right, started out hot, and now I'm making him look like maybe his release isn't that great. It is, though. There you go. Gets all the good. I mean, he's a little bit slow, but it's a center, and it's Moses Malone. Like, what do you really want him to do on the dribble? He's genuinely really good. And he rebounds, which has been my biggest problem for a long time, where my team just doesn't seem to rebound very well. So yeah, I'm butchering the release right now, but great dunks, good putbacks. The fact that he has the standing dunks like this, where he just like he'll get a rebound and just go up quick and dunk, really good. Wilt, how about we don't talk about Wilt? Because Wilt is a sore spot. We spent a lot of MT. We spent 400,000 MT on Walt Frazier just to get him the day of because I said, like an idiot, this stream doesn't end until we get Wilt. And I sat there for 3 hours trying to snipe a Walt Frazier, and I never saw one. Not only did I not get one, I never saw one. So that was tough. He goes up so quick. I already know that he gets those contact jams. Oh, yeah. But that's the thing is, like, he always goes for, like, the putback. Well, of course, I said it, so he doesn't. But if you're not, like, pressing the buttons like an idiot, he goes for the putback dunk instead of these soft little layups, like 99% of the time. And that's the problem I had with a lot of the other bigs I used. So he's definitely good as, like, a Windex man. Like, he's just shining glass. Gets a rebound, gets a quick putback dunk. And then, yeah, he's explosive as hell. Kobe, Zach, Crozier, Kevlov, and Mitchell. Not bad. I love Wilt. Still use him because he fits my team. Yeah, the Wilt is a. I'm not a fan of Wilt anymore. I get a 3-point shoe for my PD Giannis. I mean, you could. You don't need it. But the ones that what I would say is, if you don't already have the Giannis, I just say get a card or get a Giannis on the auction house that comes with the shoe. Because the card with the shoe is going to be cheaper than the card and the shoe. First time seeing Moses in action, he looks crazy. He's really good, man. Like I said, the hot zones are really, really nice. His dribble moves are great. I mean, I'm not like a dribble god by any means. But like, he's pretty explosive. And then yeah, in transition, like he brings the hammer, man. So I've needed a good center for a while. And he checks all the boxes for me. And yeah, like using him online, I mean, I played a couple unlimited games, and I even messed around in just limited with him. I mean, he was getting a couple triple doubles and stuff. What's the best way to get tokens so I can get to Opal tier? If you haven't done all of the dominations, that's the way to start. And then after that It's really just triple threat online probably. Without the spinners, it's a slower process, but I don't know any other faster and cost efficient way to get a lot of tokens quickly. Nice court. I like the court, man. I like it. We got the custom logo. We need to darken it a little bit, but it does go with the jerseys. Where is it? We got the retrofit jerseys. It fits. It's the center logo. I need it to. I need to talk to my brother about just darkening these a little bit. Maybe making the teal fit in a little bit better. Because it's supposed to be like my channel, you know, the avatar, have the colors from that. But the jerseys definitely make the court look better. And I like them because like from the back, they're pretty good. Like they're just like kind of a clean um retro retro gaming kind of thing, like an arcadey feel, which is kind of what I was going for. And then the front of it, it's got like the comic book because the whole thing is like the comic book arcade retro thing. The Shaka's on the logo fits nicely. Yeah, man, that's the original Shaka actually. It used to be black, yellow, and gray. And you can't zoom out any more than this because why would you? Um, and then where is it? Let's see the away jersey. Trying to finish up these buddy challenges. I can't believe so many guys have buddy healed already. That's crazy. Hero mode. Yep. The original concept was for my old team, and it was called God mode. And this guy was drawn up to look like some kind of what's it called, like some kind of like Incan or like Aztec kind of warrior god type thing. But yeah, these are the jerseys, man. We got the fit, we got the custom utility belt in the middle. Mahavia, what's going on? How you doing today? Yeah, the utility belt wraps around. It's actually a custom image that you have to put over top of the other ones. And then we got the aways, which match the other color scheme. I really like how the aways turned out as well. And then again, the color swapped utility belt. So definitely sticking with like a comic book superhero theme. But yeah, I really like them. Obviously, the color scheme is something I like. Build that comic retro look. I love it. Yeah, man. My full credit goes to my brother. He designed all of it. He does a bunch of really cool stuff. The next jerseys that we're probably gonna get. Actually, I just want to bring this up quick. The next jerseys that we're gonna do are. See you soon. Gotta go eat a pig. That sounds like a plan, man. Here, let me actually bring this up on the main screen here. So he did these jerseys for I Suck at NBA 2K. Who's one of the mods here? Did this Chicago with the merch, the old like mafia style, and then it's got the stars. It's got the very cool like marquee lettering that I like, and then it's got the skyline with the red pinstripes. So I really like these jerseys. Um, Big fan of how those ones turned out. And let's see, we got those. We got the away jerseys for the same branding. So these are just they're dark still red pinstripes, but they swapped out the white with the blue. And yeah, man, I really like how these ones turned out. Because even when you see Wesley using these in game, like the the color, the font really shines up nicely. That's mine. Yeah, man, I know, I know. I'm just showing it off. Gotta go. All right, Caden, take it easy, man. Dude, no worries, no worries. It happens. I'm not gonna take it personally. Your real life is a lot more important than mine. Oh, bro, it's so dope. I really like these ones. So the other ones that were coming up, I had these for a while. I had the Jayhawks ones. The red stripe says Jayhawks, and the blue stripe says Rock Chalk. This is the classic Kansas University one. Really like those. I was using those for a long time. Those are Jays. And then obviously the away. I really like these ones too. Where is it? CP, keep round and grow. Words? Yeah, CP streams are the best. Where are these? Yeah, so we did have these where are they? Fuck, I just scrolled past them. We had these God mode ones. We're probably gonna revisit those and see what we can make with them. But it's the font that he custom the fuck is RNG? Random number generator. Appreciate the goat talk. Grind continues tomorrow, but until then, I'm chilling watching this. Hey, watching this goat. I appreciate you, CP. Yeah, we got these. We got the Shaka with the number. I don't mind it. The texture is like we got to figure out how to get the colors a little bit better. Um, these Wranglers ones, I love, man. I really like how these ones turned out. LNA, I'm gonna show the Lightning and Angels ones. Don't worry. So the Wranglers, this is supposed to be like a bison buffalo kind of thing. So it's got the horn that comes around the collar, and the basketball that has like it's the shape of a bull's head, where it's cut out around here. So I love this one, man. And then it's got kind of like the mane down the side with the trim, and then it's got the rope belt. I really like how these turned out. It's got like a sort of southern, southwestern kind of feel to it. And then the back too. The back turned out actually really nice. I really like the rope belt. I think in game that would look amazing. Those ones are great, and then the away ones for that are similar. You make people jerky? I wouldn't make jerky out of people. I have ethical issues with that, but you know, to each their own. I really like the Black Wranglers. No, I do not make jerseys for people, but we do giveaways for them, where it's no cost or anything. It's just if you're watching the stream and if you follow. I thought they were saying something else too. I thought they were saying something else too, CP. Um, no, so I don't make jerseys, but if you put here, let me put this in the chat actually real quick. If you follow that account that I just typed out on Twitter, that is the account for the guy who made these. He did this one for Jay. He did these ones for Wesley, also known as I suck at NBA 2K. He's one of the mods in the chat. Wesley got this one out of a giveaway, and we actually plan on doing another one soon. So there are going to be more custom jerseys coming together. Where's another one? He also, yeah, he made my logo for me, which obviously I like. These ones I think I gotta get. The Triumph jerseys. I really like these. Got the line with the crown and the basketball, the studs. Like I really like this. Can I get it even if I'm on Nintendo? Oh yeah. Yeah, we'd have to figure out how to do it. But we could figure, yeah, we could find a way. Yeah, these Triumph jerseys I really, really like. I might have to implement these in the game soon. They're real good. And also like the black and white and gold, I have such a I love that color scheme so much. I really want to get this D-Rob this season, but internet is hot garbage and won't let me play any online game modes. Do all the daily stuff that you can offline. And then in spots where you find that you have a good connection and that you can connect online, just try and fire out as many as you can. Can't find him on Twitter. Does he make Pornhub jerseys? I mean, shit, man. If that was if that's what he see, just as an example for what he can do. Keep in mind, my brother's not a graphic designer. He started doing Photoshop stuff during the quarantine, and he's just artistic. Like he designed all his own tattoos and stuff. But his job is he owns and runs a prep school and is a former professional basketball player. So he developed this as like a side hobby, like within the last year, and he's already this good at it, and it's a little annoying. These ones are great, by the way. It's got the World Eater snake wrapped around a basketball. I love those ones. And then it's got a snake skin pattern, and then the diamondback down the sides with the stripes. I think these Origins jerseys look so good. The Jayhawks should make jerseys. Man, I'm saying, like, I actually like them more than their real jerseys. He went pro in which sport? Basketball. Basketball. He owns and runs, and he owns and coaches a prep school. His club team. So he has the prep school, and then he has his club. The club team is Triumph, which is what these jerseys are for. I actually have like a decent amount of Triumph merch kicking around here somewhere. And yeah, so to give you an idea of how he can take a really stupid concept, I can't find him on Twitter. Oh, I gave the wrong @. That's my fault. That's my fault. I gave the name of it. It's just Atolius Design. Sorry, it's the name is Atolius the creator, but then the Twitter account is Atolius Design. So that's my fault. What team did he play for? He played for a couple teams. He was in Europe. Had a couple stints with like, or not a couple stints. He like has played with a lot of guys that are in the NBA and stuff. On one of the best junior college teams in the States ever. But yeah, his career was in Europe. Because we are unfortunately Canadian and Caucasian. And those are two things that professional recruiters do not love. Who's rich as fuck? No. He's doing all right, but he's like it's not like those like million dollar contracts. The way that it works in Europe for the most part is their salaries are relatively low, but they have zero expenses. So the team pays for their phone, their car, their house, their groceries, 2 meals a day, like health insurance kind of stuff. And then their salary is basically just spending money. Which is why their salaries are so low, because the other stuff that they pay doesn't count towards it. But where's the other so yeah, to give you an example of how he can take a really dumb idea and make it look really cool, is this dumb inside joke that me and JW, who's in the chat, we started. There's this girl that we know that has this OnlyFans account, and it was basically like, wow, I wonder how she looks so good in these photos. Does he have 13 followers on Twitter? Probably, yeah. Like I said, he only made this extremely recently, and he doesn't really advertise it. So he's just been making a couple things for fun. Like this is very much just a side hobby for him. But if people are interested in getting these made, then you can DM him and he'll do it. But I probably promote him more than he promotes himself. But anyway, we were talking about this girl that has an OnlyFans and how she looks so good in her photos and not as much in real life. And we were saying it's all lighting and angles. And then we just ended up making that into a joke of it's all lightning and angels. Really, really dumb. But it ended up turning into these jerseys with the lightning bolt down the side, the clouds, this like weird angel Valkyrie thing design with like the flourish text. It ended up looking really, really dumb, but also pretty fun. So I mean, these are objectively stupid, but he just did them as like a throwaway to be like, this is really dumb, but I just want to see if I can make something look passable. And I mean, they're pretty good. Yes, that was very cool. Perseverance did touch it. And the stream, but didn't even notice you ended. Yeah, that's dope, man. It's annoying because I can see what I want things to look like, in a similar fashion, but I just can't put it together like he can. I still like how it turned out. No, man, like it looks good. It's just like the idea of it is so dumb that it's like, all right, why not? And yeah, I don't know if there's any more in here. I feel like there would have been. Kansas. Yeah, I like even just this as like a color palette to use. I think the Xbox didn't turn off again, so I was able to end things quickly. There you go. Do I have to pay for custom jerseys? I mean, unless you win a giveaway. Because these things do take a lot of time and effort. Oh yeah, that's right. This is the hero mode. So it looks a little bit different when it's not on the court. It's a little bright. We gotta figure out the colors. I'm gonna show you guys the original actually. For how it used to look. Where is it? I have so much garbage in here. These are all the thumbnails I've done. There we go. So this is what the original looks like. And it's black, gold, and white with the shakas. The shaka is like the official emote of the channel. Like if you go on my Twitch account, it's the only one that works. I can pay him in other ways. You're gonna put a baby in him? What the fuck? So yeah, this is the original. I miss having this one. We still got the separate shaka. This is the emote. This is what we need to get partnered for, so we can get this back in the chat. Oh, I miss it. And then yeah, aside from that, I just have a bunch of really dumb shit. But eventually we'll get it. We'll get it back and it'll be fun. It's over on Twitch. It is still on Twitch. So maybe we just have to stream once or twice on Twitch to get it back. Figured Doc was gonna send a raid over here. Good looks. Oh yeah, Doc's always rating people that are on the come up. Which makes me feel pretty cool because then it makes me feel like, hey, maybe I'm doing something right. Damn it, 702. Did not expect to hit that today at all. I'll tell you that much. But let me get back to here. What are we at here, man? We got 18,500. Let's see. What are we doing here? What are you guys? How far are you guys as far as like XP and all that stuff? I definitely know that I need a bit more to go. You're definitely doing something right. Keep it up, bro. Love these streams, man. I appreciate that so much. It's always nice to be kind of like reassured that you're not wasting your time. 28. I have Buddy 25 on the other account though. 26. Somehow that ascension board is worse than my last one. Jesus, James, you've had some rough luck. What, you got 2 more or 3 more? Is it 29, 32, and 36? Or am I wrong? I mean, I could probably just look at that. Wouldn't that be a novel idea? Use the game that's wide open right in front of me. I feel like, Doc, I feel like you're going to be able to get up to, I mean, you're obviously going to get the David Robinson. There's no like concern about that. But I feel like you'll be caught up to the 25 within a week of having your account back. What I'm wondering, what players are you missing having 30 and 36? I thought there were 3 left. Damn. Damn. Well, hopefully you get it. Almost everything is 200 to 300 MT. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I got to play a lot of Triple Threat. I'm only at 880. I got to get that number back up because I do kind of want to lock in the comic book sets, just because the whole comic aesthetic and style is so cool to me, and like I think it's the best card art that 2K maybe has ever done. So I don't know. I'm very interested to see how this all plays out. We know we're gonna get a Tyler Hero right here. Means it's at least an amethyst, probably a diamond. That'd be dope. I'm gonna be grinding hard. I definitely miss Pink Diamond Curry and Opal Wade McHale. Oh yeah, yeah. Because I was gonna say using the new or not the new account, I guess, but using a different account. There must be a couple on your team where you're just like, wish I had those guys. My kids were just trolling me, I think, but they said they thought the card art was shitty. Your kids are dicks. The card art's awesome. I know I'm getting D-Rob on level 28. That's crazy. Oh yeah, yeah. You can coast. How is Luca? Wow. Luca's the 5th card? There's 4 cards just in this set that are 98s or higher. So there's a dark matter here for sure. Wow. Wow. I'm curious to see how they're going to play this out, man. There's a lot of opportunity for what they can do here. Lamar's still not a buyout. Then pack market. Oh, God, I still kind of want to get this Rick Barry. I'm not gonna lie. Kiki, 12,000 people have already gotten Kiki. Jesus. DVD was definitely not right about Dark Matter first in season 6. Yeah, it seems very, very, very unlikely. Still think he'll be right about the first Dark Matter being Kobe? Maybe. Maybe. But at the same time, it's almost as though DVD doesn't work at 2K. But I fully respect that he makes his like predictions and stuff. I just think it's funny that when he does it and say, I think it'll be this, like it's him saying, I subjectively have this opinion. And so many of the, especially younger people that watch him are like, wow, it's Kobe. It's for sure Kobe. DBG said it's going to be Kobe. And it's like, hey, have a thought for yourself someday. Maybe he'll be the modern age lock-in. I think all the modern age cards have to be currently active players. Jackson McClellan, what's going on, man? Yeah, I think for Golden Age, like, I mean, Manu retired what, the same year as Kobe? Maybe a year later? Manu retired 2018. So if Manu's the Golden Age and Kobe retired 2 years earlier, still crazy though. Level 40 reward is an opal, but we might seriously get Dark Matter first. It's possible. Again, these are just the gem color is so like irrelevant at this point. Like we're doing this tournament. Call Me Meech is hosting a tournament where you can use one of each tier. So you can have one opal, pink diamond, diamond, amethyst, ruby in each of your lineups. And like all these cards play about the same level. Like if I moved this up too, if I just went like this and put Ruby Kobe here instead and put Scotty here, like I'm saving this spot for Pink Diamond Ben Simmons because this line defensively is going to be amazing, which is why I had Jonathan Isaac in it. But like this team's amazing. And obviously there's a little bit of special sauce on a couple of my cards that makes them a little bit even better. This Scottie Pippen, for instance, my favorite player of all time, has a couple extra Hall of Fame badges. So this card's going to be really useful for that tournament. Even if Scottie Pippen in game doesn't always play that great, he's still a fun card. But yeah, having Ben here, it's going to be Ben, Scotty, Porter, Isaac, Malone, and that defense is going to be incredible. So I can have 5 opals in the lineup, just not on the floor. trying to implement a cap on overall because that's open to all kinds of cheese. Facts. There are better rubies and amethysts that play better than some pink diamonds and opals. Absolutely. Like the what's it called? The opal Elgin Baylor. I would take this ruby Jonathan Isaac or the ruby Kobe over Elgin Baylor 100 times out of 100 times. You just need to upgrade that LeBron. I don't think that LeBron gets that good. I mean, I could use him as like an amethyst, I guess, but as a diamond, I'd rather use Scotty. I'd rather use Jonathan Isaac than that LeBron, honestly. Like, look at this Jonathan Isaac, man. 6'11", 84 3 ball, 85 driving dunk, 83 speed, and his defense is amazing. Like, this card's incredible. I'm taking Ruby Mo Bamba over Opal Walton 100%. Oh my god, it's not even close. Yeah, that Opal Walton. I love Bill Walton, and I don't think he gets the credit he deserves for his body of work as a player, but damn. I'm actually talking about I was talking to my brother about, oh, you know what, CP, you'd be a perfect person to ask this. And Wesley, while we got you here too. My brother who did all that graphic design stuff, he and I are going to do a couple of like not podcasts, but like podcasty segments where we just want to take a couple topics. Because I mean, he has a really good perspective of it. I've read every book, everything there is to do with basketball. I drop triple doubles with Mo Bamba in TTO normally. How are you getting 10 assists and 10 points in a triple threat game? But we just want to take some of the topics and like go over very quickly some of the things that people are having discussions and debates about, because I get so annoyed seeing like all the Twitter arguments where people are calling him like LaFraud and Jorbum, which like, first off, what? Second off, what? Double, okay. So we have a couple, like, the examples that I have are like, let's see. Like, greatest plug-and-play player that could be on any team and make them better. My argument is pretty much Klay. Klay Thompson is better than Reggie Miller, I think, in the grand scheme of things. I think what was really funny is I gave him this suggestion, and CP and Wesley, I want to get your guys' opinions before I tell you what we had, because I had my ideas written down in brackets, and he agreed with me fully. So, say we're 1,000 years in the future, civilization falls apart, post-apocalyptic world, with no context, no journalism, no legends, and only like basketball reference. So all you have is a player's resume. Who is misrepresented by the resume both favorably and unfavorably? Who is the best objectively at their position, and who's the best of all time, obviously. Isaac is a good card of the Ruby, yes. Those arguments are BS, but I need to think about that. Yeah, man. Anything that you see people debating like in your chat or whatever, like let me know, because I would love to just like be able, because sometimes a lot of people have a good argument, but they don't know how to express their points. So it makes it really tough to say, like, you know, if someone says, I think Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is the greatest basketball player of all time, and people are like, oh, like LeBron and Jordan, and they just disregard it. It's like, okay, if you know how to approach the argument, and again, not turn it into an argument, but to have it be a discussion or a debate, then that's what you need to do. Because as soon as you get into like the I'm right, you're wrong thing, it's like, all right, well, there's no point even talking. So the whole idea of it is to go in where both of us will have our opinions, but we're not going into something that we're not willing to change our minds on, because there's no point in having a debate. If you're going into something expecting to change someone else's mind, but you're not willing to have your own mind changed, you're in the wrong discussion. I think one of the best players ever who is not represented properly by his resume is T-Mac. Yeah. T-Mac, I went through it, and T-Mac is for his prime is one of the best 10 players ever. No one scored. No one contributed in every facet of the game as efficiently and as without turning the ball over or fouling the way that T-Mac did. Kareem won everything he can win in basketball, basically. Yeah, 3 straight NCAA championships, most outstanding player of the years. Player looks so good according to his stats, but isn't so tough. But vice versa, I can think of so many players whose stats aren't super impressive but are all-time greats. Absolutely. So we both agreed a player who's misrepresented by their resume favorably, so someone who, if you're looking at on Basketball Reference, you're going to think they were a way better player than they were, is DeMarcus Cousins. Because for all the love that people give Boogie, to look at him as one of the best big men in the 2010s is just wrong. Because for every 30 and 10 game he had, there were 10 games where he got ejected or disqualified or kicked a ball or yelled at a teammate or swore at his coach and did all this stuff that was super disruptive that contributed to losing. Robert Horry does not have a case for the greatest player of all time. And then the player that we both had for a guy whose all-time stats are unfavorably representative of how good they are was Manu Ginobili, where you have a guy who made 2 All-NBA teams, 2 All-Star teams, came off the bench for, I think, 65% of his career, and is an all-time great and a Hall of Famer, but was like, yeah, I'm better coming off the bench. Let's do it and win a bunch of championships. But if you looked at it just as like Basketball Reference page, you'd be like, oh, this guy, all right. It's like the way we look at these guys. Oh, has an inflated resume, absolutely. But you look at these guys like, you know, Terry Dischinger and Don Ohl and Jack Marin, you're like, oh, 5-time All-Star, like, who are these guys, whatever. But I'm sure guys in the 50s, 60s, 70s were watching these guys like, oh my God, this Terry Dischinger guy's incredible. And he performed a root canal on me. Like, it's pretty crazy to think how some guys are represented over the years. And how some greats remain in the spotlight, so their greatness kind of gets, like, doubled down on, like Charles Barkley, who's an all-time great. But the fact that he's been in the spotlight for so long and been reminded, like, you keep getting reminded of him being a Hall of Famer and a superstar, it's not the same as John Havlicek, who just, like, faded into obscurity. And I mean, John Havlicek only died, like, 2 years ago. But I feel like most people, if it wasn't for 2K, would have no idea what he looked like. And he's like an all-time great. Like, he's also an 8-time champion with a Finals MVP. It's nuts to think of how good he was. And the fact that he played for, 16 or 17 seasons in the 60s and 70s when no one could do that. Paul Pierce is already a player who people forgot how good he is. Absolutely. Paul Pierce has never been one of my favorite players, but people discredit him so much when it's like, well, you know, all he did, half spin or a step back elbow jumper. And it's like, yeah, everyone knew what his go-to move was, and he got it anytime he wanted it. I would put Scotty at the 3. Yeah, but over who? Scotty's my favorite player of all time, so don't even worry. I know I love Scotty. What's going on, Hawkeye? Gotta go. Take it easy, Greek. Yeah, in those 2 years, Ginobili was an absolute monster. But it's the same thing with Bobby Jones. Like, I don't think anyone would know who this guy was if it weren't for NBA 2K. And, I mean, he looks like a Muppet in that picture, but I have this whole, like, research piece on Bobby Jones. His nickname was the Secretary of Defense. They basically invented the 6th Man of the Year award for him. He was the first ever recipient. And Bobby Jones was, like, an all-time teammate, an all-time basketball player, one of the best defensive players of all time. Your prime example for this discussion, John Stockton. Dude, that's the thing. Stats do show how impactful he was. But people never give credit to John Stockton when they're talking about the best point guards of all time. It's like, you're telling me the guy who leads the league's history in 2 of the 5 main stats that we measure, no one's going to put him in the top 5 at his position? Really? Like, Stockton gets zero respect. Paul Pierce on the Wizards is the best version of him. Ooh, nope. Best version for you because you're a Wizards fan. Also, Wizards. Grant Hill was great. Yes, he belongs in the Hall. Grant Hill was really great. He was really great. And he had a couple, like, his prime at least lasted longer than, like, Derrick Rose's did. We at least got to see what a prime Grant Hill would look like. To an extent, because at least we had, like, you know, his 2000 Detroit season where he was like, what, like 26, 7, and 5 or something. But we at least got to see many years of him being really good. Like, he was filling up stat sheets. I mean, I'm pretty sure he averaged like a 20, 10, and 7 one year. I think that was like his second year in the league. Like, he was insane. But just, yeah, got hurt and didn't have a chance. Barkley talks about Bobby Jones a lot. Barkley loves Bobby Jones. Charles Barkley is quoted as saying, if more people in the world were like Bobby Jones, the world wouldn't have any problems. That's how much he respected that guy. About to walk in the gym, so I got to lock in. Hey, man, I appreciate that. I'm actually going to wrap up myself. I know he's great. I just question his longevity. Well, I mean, that's the same thing with a lot of players, though. And yeah, Grant Hill had all the tools to be an all-time great. But on that note, what we're going to do here... Wow, it says we lost a lot of subs already. That's cool. Those will probably come back overnight or whatever. Or if they don't, who cares? Let me see. All right. So, ending stream. Yeah, we don't have enough people in here right now for that. It's 10 p.m. and I'm going to stream early tomorrow morning. Grant also contributed big to Phoenix later. Absolutely did. But yeah, I have a couple. Oh. All right, what we're going to do is we're going to go raid Why You Mad, tell them I said what's up, and then make sure you guys come back tomorrow morning. We're going to stream before the content comes out, and we're going to hit level 26 Ascension. We're going to do some other shit. It's going to be fun. We hit 3 hours, 40 minutes. I was only looking to have a 2-hour stream tonight. We kind of overshot that a little bit. But yeah, everybody go raid Why You Mad, and have a great night. And thank you guys very much for coming and hanging out.